or something. Something happened.
Oh, love that.
No,
That's
I
nice.
wanna see if we can leave here,
Okay,
transducer,
sure.
and see if we can go quickly get that flamethrower.
It was Tab that
Are we even in
eliminates
the right
stuff,
place?
right?
We are not.
We're live now, by the way.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
now we're on the right side.
Hello. Okay. Yes. We came over to this. This was the start of the area. Yeah, that's right. So hello.
Hello!
Good day. Welcome from
Hello, Christy. How you
Rogue
doing?
Trader.
Yeah,
Hey,
hi,
we're back in
Krista,
Rogue
how you
Trader.
doing?
We are
Yeah.
down a Jeeb and a Lewis for this week because of real world thingy-bobs. However,
Yes.
they are in our hearts.
Yes. Hello, Teeb and Lewis, if you're watching the VOD. Also, hello, any VOD watchers and lurkers
Yeah.
and chatters and everything. Hello.
I hope whatever time it is, you're having a lovely one.
Yes, and hope you had a good day doing
Chris,
real life stuff.
we can't leave. You have the
What?
keys.
What? What am I doing? What?
Come to the door. Return to Void Ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, am I Aurelia as well? I'm Aurelia as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're Argenta and Aurelia. It looks
I
like.
knew I
yeah,
was
okay.
Argenta. I didn't know I was Aurelia.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
really
Yes.
Why am I two characters? I don't know what I'm doing.
Chris momentarily has control of the nun with the gun,
You're the stream man. You're the
as
one
well as Lord Commander, or Captain. Yeah, our Captain. I'll work well looking. Heck yeah, Christy. Yeah.
Yeah. Luckers and chances.
Yes. Good luck with the working and stuff.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Press
Sounds
any key.
exciting. Right, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You see the unidentified void ship?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ding.
camping on there. We're going over there.
We're going on over
Okay.
there.
Oh yeah, way over there. I see it. Oh, it got too close to the sun. No.
No!
We're all irradiated now, just slightly.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah.
What have we here, Lord Captain? It's that one, right? It's not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in a local asteroid field. It sure is quiet. It's like it's huddled up there on purpose. It's not like I'm surprised. The thing is more scrappy than a ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. We're registering critical damage to the hull and depressurization of several compartments. Oh, there's an incoming transmission now, too. Who wishes to be the ragged void ship?
Hear us.
The Vox
Vox transmission hisses and abruptly cuts into sound. Do not require assistance. Pete, do not require assistance.
Hello, Pete.
Copy. Vox relays a different voice.
Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Rot for ticks.
Lord Captain, I am told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there is an unidentified and badly damaged vessel in an asteroid field near the Roicadi colony. I think that's how it's pronounced. That's refusing help, which, not to put too fine a point on it, has not yet been offered to them. We establish communication, let the vessel identify itself, or ignore them.
Establish communication.
Establish communication, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord Captain. The connection's established. Unknown vessel, we are receiving you. Identify yourselves. I repeat, identify yourselves. For a brief moment, the Vox only hisses and snaps, and then several voices at once start shouting over one another.
Do not
Tell us it!
I'm sorry. We're done for.
That's exactly what we wanted.
Everyone just shout the same thing.
Everyone starts shouting over one another. That's what it said.
It's multiple voices.
This is Cyberfang. We are.
One of the voices falters uncertainly and is replaced by another.
A merchant vessel. Do you copy? We are a private vessel.
A merchant vessel? Of course they are. Damn, my stupid head, where did I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Damage report on the unknown vessel? Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? Main guns!
I think it's just
Aim weapons!
I think we just keep pressing 1 because I think it just keeps like cycling through.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air, the bridge has been almost completely obliterated, 2 of the engines are critically damaged, somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away.
I think this is a pirate vessel, but I could be wrong.
Who knows? Why ask them?
Why can we not identify you?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Make out hoarse and furious whispering even over the crackling static. This is like 3 kids in a trench coat. What's good?
Why? I don't know. What if? Certainly not.
The whispering dies and a clear, youthful voice cuts through the static.
Our vessel is badly damaged.
Indeed.
Damage prevented the correct identification. We assure you, merchant vessel, that phone is not required.
The vessel is badly damaged. What happened to you?
What
The Vox
happened?
responds by bursting into a cacophony of sounds, words, and emotions. Someone chuckles bitterly, another swears with some foul expletives, and yet another hisses, furiously demanding that the others shut up. You manage to make out little from all this noise.
Oh,
Oh, we were just flying, minding our own business, stray out of the blue and open fire. Miracle we could get away. Emperor protected. Then we'll fire. Oh, void early nose. Roasted our tail. Bombed everything. The folks are folks. Are left without help. We never got 'em.
Thunderfang, now stop playing games and explain again what your business is here. And this time, I highly recommend the truth. Hey, Ragdoll! 3 gnomes pretending to be a
Ragdoll.
person.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, pretty
hey,
much. Yeah.
So yeah, the option is that one or open fire, whichever is more
Or open
relevant.
fire or leave them.
I don't know. What do we think's more relevant?
Dunno. Hi, Miss!
Oh,
Emotional support
probably
ice cream.
one.
Yes.
oh, hell yeah, miss. Love that. That's the best kind of ice cream.
Yeah, admittedly, one does sound like kind of a scolding, I can imagine. But
Yeah.
now stop playing games and explain again what your business is.
Or I will shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Happy now? What have you done? Dear? Is it too late now? Oh no!
The Vox channel is again filled with the angry whispering of several voices. The whispers and static are drowned out by a clear and slightly frightened voice.
Do you copy? We are from the Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot on a different business. To help our own out of jail. Do not hurt, at least. We already had our Chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of plunder. I mean, goods.
I like the replaced. I mean, your clock's clean with Chronos clean.
In case you're unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Cronus Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have vox conversations with those whom they are about to board. Were it up to me, I'd make them eat salvo from the macro cannons to shake the scum loose from the decks. They certainly deserve it. Oh
Who
god,
can do this voice?
this was Butterfield, wasn't it? The honeyed voice of the High Factor.
Yeah, this was Butterfield. Yeah.
You
You can do the better Brian Butterfield. Now that Lewis isn't here.
I
Yes.
can't do it well. I don't know.
An attempt is good. No worries.
I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you. Although the moral aspects of the livelihood do cause some awkward questions, the Fellowship of the Void remains a major supply of goods to the local market. I don't know, it's not very... Lewis, please come back. Perhaps you will find
Doing
dealing
great.
with them acceptable, especially in situations where performing a web job is impossible.
Possible.
Prepare for
I think that was
comments.
great.
Yeah.
Prepare
It's
for-
much better than any of us could do.
Yeah, much better than I could do.
Prepare for commercial exchange or prepare to fire.
Yeah,
Or we
Commercial.
ignore them.
we're gonna trade.
We're gonna
So
trade.
we get to see what trading is
We
like.
are rogue
Let's
traders.
trade, I
That's what we
guess.
do.
Sure.
Oh, okay, literally
Yes,
trade.
indeed.
Okay.
Okay, to explain how this works.
Please.
Yeah, how does this work?
So we have the reputation of the place. You can see on the left. It is currently
Okay.
0 out of 1,500. And reputation dictates like what we can buy. Our profit factor is just this is just what we can afford, but it doesn't reduce it at all. So we can buy everything there currently.
Okay.
Oh, I can buy it. Neat. Okay.
Oh, good. I
Apparently
don't have to do this. Marvelous.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
Yeah, it's
letting Dark
because
do the
yeah.
admin.
So buying does not actually cost us anything.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's like an assemblage of wealth and stuff. So as long as we have enough profit factor to afford it, we can just get it.
Okay, I see.
Oh, cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, there will probably be choices that will reduce our profit factor, the same as increase our profit factor.
Yeah.
And can we get reputation? We can get reputation. Yeah, and yeah, on the reputation you will see like how much reputation they will give us for each type of commodity. So
Okay.
they
I
really
see,
want
right,
like
yes.
heretic trophies and stuff and jewelry.
They're not particularly interested in miscellaneous or fuel.
No, so
I see.
we could only get like 200, so it's not really worth it.
Okay.
But yeah, that is how that works. And I've discovered the way it works for all like our trophies and stuff is it will all go in there and it will just build up until it's a flat 100, and then it will do like another stack. That's why we've got like a stack of 41 melee and a stack of 100 melee. Or we would have, I think, if we put stuff in there. Yeah. Yeah. So that is how that works. And that is trading. And now we have thing. So we can exit here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let us exit.
Yeah.
Well, that's that done.
I'm gonna quickly equip the flamethrower. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Chris, you will have to equip the flamethrower.
Where is
Yeah,
the
on
flame?
Argenta or Aurelia.
I really can't use it.
Argenta.
Okay, Argenta then. Okay.
In place of the two-handed.
Place of the pistol and sword.
Right.
And also the cloak that is there, the camouflage robe. Argenta wants that as well because it makes it hard for people to dodge her.
Nice. What?
Nice.
There is a camouflage robe. It looks like a piece of like hide.
I know. I'm just like that's not how camouflage works.
I know. you would think it would increase your dodge, not make your opponent's dodge lower, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. That does
also,
not make
like,
sense, but okay,
it's
sure.
also like
Why not?
leaf camouflage in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't question it.
You
It
can-
works. Don't
you can
question it.
Wobble the seals. The seals have physics. That's purity for
Oh,
you.
I see that on the delay. Yeah.
A weeble. Cool. Flamethrower
They do.
and World War II camouflage equipped.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna quickly put some stuff in the cargo because
It makes me think of Endor in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's got that vibe.
Yeah.
Wiggly seals.
The
Yeah.
Ewok planet, whatever.
See, it makes me think of Dad's Army, but that's a more British reference.
That's fair. That's very fair. I didn't watch a whole lot of period military drama or anything, but I did watch a lot of Star Wars as a kid. So.
If red paint can make a rocket faster, then random leaves can make you harder to hit. That's fair. That's fair.
I guess, yeah. Also, hello, Ani.
Hello, Oni.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I've gotten rid of some stuff.
Okay.
We don't need multiple of those, so now got quite a lot of things we can sell, which would be nice.
Excellent.
Actually, sell. We can't just give them over and it gives us reputation. So.
Yeah, it's a weird system. For some reason, my brain decided to try and understand by comparing it to levels of infinity, but that's just me.
Pretty much, because like profit factor represents just like assets more than actual wealth. So
That wasn't
they're
necessary
like
of you,
millions and
but you
millions
have
of
my
credits
thanks.
of influence and all that sort of stuff.
Thank you for some scribbles.
Oh,
That's
nice.
very kind.
Excellent.
Dark, you have competition.
Never.
Hell yeah.
Right. Let's quickly go back to the bridge.
Where?
Sure.
Left of the little ship icon in the bottom.
Back to bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
sounds
there is
good.
a thing I saw, which I want to listen to, because it
Yeah.
uploaded. Also, there is a very, very important thing, which I found, which we need to do.
Is it a lengthy conversation with Brian Butterfield? If so, we have problems.
We can have one, but I'd rather Lewis be here because it's also an explanation of like all the people we can sell to and when we find them and what they like and stuff.
Right.
Okay, sure.
But
Yeah.
it's a brief just talking to him more for a thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not a lengthy explanation. And the other thing is already voiced by Adira.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I will do my best.
But yeah, we'll do more of the stuff with the people here when we actually have everyone else back, because it's
Yeah.
like with the companions, everything is voice acted, which is nice, except for one bit. But yeah, our factorium is not voiced, so we will definitely need Lewis for that, and he has a lot to say.
The leg
joy.
from
I
Butterfield.
hope his
I eagerly look forward to that session.
Yeah, not talking to everyone. I guess we miss out like a little bit of XP, but
Yeah.
I don't think
We
it's enough to actually level us up.
We still beat that fight last time. It was fine. It was we only slightly lost 2 characters. It's fine. It's fine. Almost. Didn't even lose them. They were fine
Exactly.
in the end.
Well, in this verse, we didn't. So
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Dark has once again
yes.
updated some stuff. Oh, Dark, explain about the alchemy puzzle. Because you were talking about this.
Alchemy
puzzle. Yeah, reading through all of the stuff. I don't know how you figure it out. People online don't seem to know how to figure it out. It's literally just trial and error.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing.
The only thing you don't use is the black water, which is actually I think one of the things it says you might want to use. So that's off-putting. And the acid is one of the ingredients which it says not to use, but that is in fact part of one of the recipes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I don't mind us not getting that right because no one seems to know.
I don't know exactly how you're meant to figure it out bar trial and error, because you only get
you get one shot.
You get 3 pieces of information, but they don't really give you much, I think, unless you.
And we only found 2 pieces, right?
We found all 3.
We had 2 pages. Oh, we found all 3.
It's really hard to. Yeah, I think you have to read through probably a couple of times to try and figure out what the heck they're talking about. Right. Right. Over to the High Factorum Generous Danrock.
Who?
Where's that?
Just up here.
Up where?
Over here. Ding.
Ding. Hello, Generous Danrock.
Yes, that way.
High Factorum.
That way, yes.
Oh, it is this guy. A corpulent man in lavish clothes bows before you, not without difficulty. A servo skull whirs over his shoulder while fingers of his augmented hand drum against the sheaf of papers he's holding, and he regards you with an attentive interest through a lens of his magnifying implant. Greetings, young lordship. Jarvis Dadrock at your service.
Yeah, you want to go right to the bottom to option 8.
Option 8.
I'd like to replace the painting of late Theodora in my chambers, hang with my portrait instead.
Yes.
Of course, that's Aurelia's priority.
that absolutely is.
Well done, your lordship.
Yeah, we will miss out on a tiny bit of description that just says the picture of Theodora is there, I think, to like intimidate or like people that come in, but it's just changed with like you instead. So there we go. That's the only thing we needed from him.
Cool. Enough questions, I'll return later. I shall obey your instructions, Lord Capitan. End dialogue.
And the other one is Adara, wherever she is. Then we can see her on our right. She's down there.
Where's right? Bridge off.
How do I
moved
ping?
the camera,
Is it alt?
so I'm going by that for right.
Yeah.
The ping system in this game is terrible.
Oh, she disappeared. I tried to ping her, but
Dang.
she disappeared.
Follow the ding.
If they're off screen, I can't see them. If they're on screen, they're obscured by stuff.
They're here.
Where?
Just like go down the hall and down the stairs. I think there's only one set of stairs. Not past the chair, the other set of stairs. Past the high factor.
Okay, there's two sets of stairs down here.
You better.
Okay, so yeah. And then
go right
You sure you don't want to be
Okay.
Ding.
down? There, hello.
yeah, there we go.
Augury.
Huh?
Augury.
The tall middle-aged woman stares straight ahead, her eyes vacant as she rubs the implant at her temple. Her collar is undone and one of the clasps is on the verge of falling off. Sensing your presence, Adira turns her head towards you and offers you a crooked smile, even as her eyes look right through you. Augury, number 4?
Okay.
I'd like to hear your
Okay,
augury,
this is
Adira.
also weird because I legit was wearing like a coat for a family function thing last week, and the top button fell off. Just...
Your magic here.
Anyway, yeah, augury, I guess.
So-
yeah.
What awaits?
All
So
right,
far.
Oh.
let's hear what they're whispering about you.
Adira laughs, rubs her hands together, and suddenly freezes with a vacant smile on her face, her head slightly tilted. You feel goosebumps appear on your skin, and your collar begins to waver ever so slightly because the button fell off, as if moved by a breeze from a half-open door.
Seek not on firm ground, but in a golden hall suspended in the void. There waits a child without kin, but with a name blind to truth. She draws the brush across the canvas and does not notice that her palette is full not of paint, but of blood. And with each smear, this well does not deplete, but fills and fills up to the brim. One thing is clear. When this vessel overflows, none will remain unstained.
Lovely. Is that the child we're going
I
off?
think that's the child.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I think
I
she's
would.
like highlighting the major quests of this chapter.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
Dang.
Les enfants terribles.
L'enfant terrible.
Terrible children.
Among the blind men and false prophets, a red-robed sage seeks the answer to a question. He does not know that it is not the answer he must seek, but the question that will draw everything into focus. Will you help him, rogue trader? But mark that sometimes ignorance is sweeter than oblivion.
That's definitely on Rykard because that's to do with the tech priest world group.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
I thought that was the guy we killed. That's fine.
He wasn't wearing a red robe.
A chained hound chases after glimmers of the aurora, but sparks in the scent of oil confound his nose. A chain trails after him. What will happen if you pick it up?
We get dog?
Will you become his mistress? Or merely another beast in the pack of his true lord?
Doggo?
That, I think, is the Inquisitor or whatever he is we're looking for. Because there is a prison world, so the chain is the only thing I can think of. But
That makes sense,
The
yeah.
glow of dawn bursts forth from its prison. Dungeon walls cannot contain the dark essence wallowing in the dust. A naive cub pushes his nose into a familiar hand, one that holds death in twisted glass. Cherish it or cast it off as a burden. The sword of change has already been raised. What is one more life to it?
don't know what that's in reference to. It's
Yeah,
stuff to keep in mind. I know it's this prison, but that feels like way too obvious for it to be the actual prison.
Well, yeah, but they're called
Yeah.
the child, so...
Yeah.
But the twisted glass, that's like what we were stabbed with, what Conrad had. because he had like a glass dagger.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
okay.
yeah.
I forgot about that. That's a good point.
Which
Okay.
goes into-
Wasn't it like a handleless glass dagger? I remember thinking, how does that work?
Yeah, no, it's the glass dagger. It could actually mean like us. We could beat the cub.
Maybe?
I don't know. Keep
Maybe.
these things in
Possibly,
mind.
yeah.
These are. I imagine these are things that will suddenly like leap into clarification when they happen. Like, oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
I'm
That's
gonna-
foretelling.
Yeah, that's the way like prophecies and seers and things like that work. Yeah.
I'm going to assume you
So-
aimed that at Kiro because the idea of me keeping this in mind is a very funny idea.
Yeah.
Oh, we're screwed.
Sorry,
But I'll try to
the
remember.
voices are going wild. I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in somehow, but for now,
Yeah. That was pretty much it.
Cool.
Okay.
But there's 4 prophecies and there's 4 worlds, so it might just be like the 4 worlds. But I have no
It
idea.
could be,
what the last
yeah.
one would be.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we can return to where we were and go get the child.
of
Okay.
course, always at your service, whenever you need me.
I trust prophecy. It sounds like Zinch talked to me. It's heresy. No, it's hearsay.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Map. Aldebald
Back to
Abelard Viserion.
Yes, Abelard was there. Who
Aldebut
is a
Steiner.
widower, and he's a father of 4 and a grandfather of 11.
Oh, damn.
Very specific.
Nice.
Yeah, according to
Love
his
that.
last records, he may have more by now.
Mm-hmm.
Abelard.
Yes. And he has a brilliant response if you ask him, was he romantically involved with the rogue trader?
Oh, does he? Love
Okay.
that.
To Urak.
Uruk. To Orak.
5.
Already explored. We haven't finished it though. Go there. Go travel. Go.
Yeah, you just click on it.
I've clicked on it.
I'm still in the waiting for 2 out of 3 players confirmed. I did.
Ah, that's probably why it's not
confirm.
moving then.
Yeah.
Game.
Still on the loading screen.
It's the first time it's done that and always waited for everyone.
Yeah, it's weird. It usually loads us all on.
We
Are
are
you?
We are usually on
Still-
Cheeb's Wi-Fi though, so or Cheeb's internet.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah.
We're in
Are you
uncharted
still on the
waters.
loading screen too, Dark, or are you on the star map?
Now I'm on the sound.
Hmm.
Okay, then yeah. Weird. I'm on the loading screen, but it asked me to press a key to confirm a couple of minutes ago, and I pressed a key, so I don't know why it's not loading.
Save and reload.
Yeah.
E.
Okay, sure.
Standard RPG fare, everyone.
Yeah.
I blame the void, because apparently that's what you do in this world.
Fair.
Why is it not say?
They're not saving.
Maybe because I'm still on the loading screen.
I'm guessing that is why. Yeah.
Okay. Shall
that's-
I exit my game?
I have autosaves, so
I have not. Yeah. Try like exiting for you.
wait, no, those were
Okay.
autosaves from last time. Whoops. Seven.
Okay, I will dismiss you.
Saving.
Okay.
Oh, now it's saving.
I've been kicked from the lobby. Accept. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
there was some sort of weird throttle
yeah.
thing going on. Cool.
Okay. I will reload my game and try again.
Yeah, that was weird. Evidently, like a signal must have gotten lost saying, okay, send the okay message to everyone. But you never got it back. You never got a ping back or something.
Judges harshly.
Yeah.
Yeah, judge the game harshly, miss.
Okay.
Do I exit or?
No, so we can still be in.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't think the code's changed. So I will copy the code, see if it's changed. You should though just jump back in.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not the same code. Because I
Okay.
guess it's the same session.
I can move now.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I will jump in once my game is loaded. Once I can. Thank you. Okay.
So, how's your weekend going?
It's going all right so far. How's your weekend?
Well, it's pretty certain it's the weekend. It's Thunderfang, a vampire wizard. Should be.
Oh yeah.
Why a vampire wizard?
The previous adversary, but now
Fang?
ally of He-Man.
Then Thunder for wizard, Fang for vampire, I'm guessing. It also makes me think of like a creature from like a RPG or something, or it's just like a wolf or saber-toothed tiger or something like that.
The Crispy DarkSveta podcast. You'd be
So
like
are you...
KiroSveta, which sounds like a medical
I
procedure.
am putting in the code right now.
Well, we've checked with the hospital, and your DarkSveta procedure is ready to go ahead.
So
Okay. It is. I've joined the lobby.
Hooray!
Or I'm in the lobby screen.
okay. So I think then in that case I'll have to
Okay, there it goes. Okay.
redo it.
Adira class.
Dark speaking for like company, it's uncouth. That's fair.
Look, I think people should know about these things, so that when you have a DarkSveta, you don't feel alone. There are other people out there.
I have 2 of 3. Oop.
Okay, hello?
Okay, it worked this time. Excellent. Yes.
And we
I've
can
loaded
move.
in.
Ah.
Yay!
I think it kept everyone's roll then.
Oh yay, that's good.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay, yeah, 2 Aurak.
Sounds good. Back
Anyway.
to whatever was going on with the child here.
No signal.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, we can choose our party members.
Accept the raid.
Choose accept.
What's up?
Only the rogue trader can accept. Okay, never mind.
Accept.
Okay, game.
Oh yeah, when we start battle, we've all got to do it, but now it's just Aurelia.
Now it's just the
Fine.
rogue trader. That's fair. That is valid, though.
Rogue traders are immensely wealthy and do not use mere currency for their trade operations. The sum of all your currently available sources of wealth is measured in profit factor, PF. It's like infinity.
It's like infinity.
Look, it's an analogy that makes sense in my head.
I don't get that joke. I don't get the joke, but I believe you.
It's not a joke as an analogy, because of the way
Okay, I
layers...
wasn't sure if it was a mass thing or not.
It's something that to anybody else would be the worst analogy imaginable, but because I'm familiar with the concept, I'm like, okay, it makes sense.
That's fair.
Just picture infinities of infinity. Very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't sure if it was supposed to be funny.
No.
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 Okay, press any key. I pushed a key. Thank you, game.
We're in.
God. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, what were we doing?
The elevator.
Elevator.
'Cause, yeah, did
elevator.
everything.
Levatoire.
stuff.
On. I pressed the button. Did we go? Did we going up?
Is there money to be made?
It's because they had a key
What?
on like either side.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this is fine.
This is fine.
Also
I
wrecked
can't
all my
open
brain.
it.
Hey,
Hi,
Chief. Hello, Chief. Hope you're having a good time babysitting and stuff. Hope you're having a good day.
Up you go. The pale figure with unnaturally long limbs stands with her arms raised, her hands deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet-misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. Hi.
This is lovely.
It's
Continue.
Ajib. Hello.
You-
Continue.
They cry. Everyone cry.
Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jeweled ornament, and when your eyes meet you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. All right, then. As the otherworldly creature's gaze slides over you, your entire core shudders in terror. Flashes of past warp nightmares re-emerge from the shadows of your memory and paralyze your will. We've just got here, Chief. We've just gone
dear.
up the lift. That's the only, and this is
Yeah.
happening, apparently.
Yeah.
Everyone is very upset.
You gasp for air in terror, drowning under a crushing wave of pain. You cannot catch your breath. Hot tears burn on your cheeks. Why is this happening? Why is it happening to you? Why do you feel so lonely and in so much pain? Do these feelings even belong to you?
It's just life, dude.
Idira emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper.
Ow, ow. As if my own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her.
Oh, it is the mask. Sometimes you go up in a lift and you find yourself in a possession party.
Yeah, I agree with you, Miss. Sounds like an average Tuesday, to be honest.
What was Argento's voice?
It
Inappropriate.
was also Brian Butterfield as well.
Harosa!
Remember?
How to say it?
Harosa! Argento looks at the tall figure with a strange mix of anger and sadness, then she lowers her head and her white hair veils her face. Abelard, is this? What vile creature is this? Argento, rid the world of this heresy. Requires iconoclast follower overcome the crushing despair. I know why I'm here, and so I will stand strong against any illusion. Persuasion 45. Lady Cassia, I'm here to help you. Calm down. Coercion 45. By the Emperor, if you don't stop this sorcery immediately, I will shoot you in the head. That sounds very Aurelia.
Yeah. Stop your sorcery now, wound her.
Wound her.
Attack.
Let's
I've had
not
enough
shoot
of
the
this.
ugly
Yeah.
lady.
Of the choices here, I think if you don't stop now, I will shoot you in the head is quite Aurelia-ish.
I think so too. I don't know if Chief agrees, but yeah, that's the one that feels the most Aurelia-like. Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, the quote is you have to stand up and fight the alien. So
Yeah, there are no aliens to be
Well-
seen though.
no, I see one right in front of me.
Fair.
Is there a way to make the text? But yeah, I was thinking about that. I'll see if there's a way of doing it. There might be. There's quite a good accessibility options here. Okay, shoot.
Yeah, true.
Stop or I shoot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with stop
Sure.
or I shoot.
Yeah.
Coercion test succeeded. She wearily shakes her
Yay.
head and lets out. Yeah, of course. Aurelia says that. You know, take it seriously. She wearily
stand
shakes her
up and
head and
listen.
yeah, exactly. Lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both the sob and the howl of a small wounded animal. Dark, you've got this.
But this would be the character that you play.
Oh, is it? Oh god, I don't know voices.
Yeah, I mean, we can always swap people around. Fine, I'll. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all
I
the
will.
betrayers dead already? And you, who are you?
Oh, we got 20 experience. I'm looking for a
Who are
navigator to
you?
join my crew. You look like you'll do. It matters little, you profane creature. You'll die regardless. Pointedly remain silent. You, girl, may address me as your ladyship rogue trader. That's quite Aurelia.
That is very Aurelia, yeah.
Yeah.
But do we have to do the first one to recruit her?
Um,
Or...
I don't know, but that seems like the most Aurelia response.
That is absolutely the most Aurelia answer, yes. The number 4.
Yeah.
And under whose tutelage do you learn etiquette? The space wolves?
Oh!
Lady Navigator Cassia, Tessipia, Everelia, Orsello. You may address me as...
Continue.
Continue.
What is this? I feel faint.
Continue.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
Ooh, Theobald, the heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby, erupts into low sobs, his eyes swollen from crying dart desperately around the room as though the veil of ignorance has just been ripped away from them.
The child, Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child, throne preserved.
Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and... navigator's not old. Leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. There's a different navigator? Is he a navigator?
Yeah.
I guess they're all navigators.
Are they all
Yeah,
navigators?
he's the other... he's the other keeper. The keeper's navigators as well.
Okay, gotcha.
Sure, I know the law. I know what's going on.
You remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
You.
The old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet-black veins, and his bulging, milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. Nice. A sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils. That's a sentence. Sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils, as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. As if,
That's
you know.
lovely.
We all know what that's.
That's
Also like a
lovely.
fish.
Also, yeah, I like the painting there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Christy, yeah. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move will bring the wrath of House Orselia down upon your head.
Look, we've already killed half of you. We'll kill the rest of the
I know, right? Watch out, Lord Captain. This one's so deranged it's making the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his.
Disgusting.
Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offense, esteemed whoever you are.
Persuasion. At present, I'm trying to determine what's happening on Iraq 5. Commerce. I mean, you no harm. I came to seek the navigator's aid. Or I've already dispatched Felek. Do you want to follow him?
The third one sounds the most Aurelia-like, but I don't think we should go for that one if we want to recruit one of these navigators or something.
I say 1 or 3.
Let's go with 1.
One, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Trying to work out what's going on here. Succeeded. I'll grant the. Oh no, it's not. It's just.
That's alright. No, you can talk if you want.
No, you got it.
I'll grant that you do not look like pirates who have come coveted the riches of the wrecked station, or like scoundrels in Felix service. So, who are you?
Doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter to Aurelia. Aurelia von Valentius, Rook Trader. Abelard, introduce us.
Abelard. You're old man. I am your ladyship rogue trader.
Abelard, tell them who I am.
That is very funny. Yeah.
Her ladyship rogue trader Aurelia von Valentius, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Kronos Expanse and bearer of the sacred wand of trade, extends her greetings.
You do that so well, Abelard. Another rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy. How interesting. Your kind always make an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone.
Yeah, us.
Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful. And so House Orselia now asks a service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer, think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of our house today, you decide.
What is the curse that's taken hold of everyone? You look frightening. What service do you ask
Does
me?
he though?
I don't know what happened. I want to know what happened between you and Felix. These all feel like just different questions that will have different answers.
Yeah, they all feel like lore and stuff, but sure, yeah, one. What happened to everybody in the room, I guess? Curse? You do not understand the sacred gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Sisyphone, for she is the heir to House Orselio.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay.
You look frightening, was that response?
Oh,
You look
okay.
frightening, I guess.
Idira said, and they call me
you
dangerous
used-
with my witchcraft.
Yeah.
Idira was being sassy. Yes, you look frightening.
Nice.
Yeah.
Call me.
I recommend using
Yeah, okay.
numbers rather than mouse.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Also,
I-
October! He's dancing!
Yeah, I was clicking back into the game from adding that. Sorry.
Okay.
And that's
Oh,
why
yeah, I
went wrong.
forgot you could scroll up. Okay, and they call me dangerous with my witchcraft. It's dancing, it's doing the pink dance.
Oh, also,
Okay.
chat's underneath the garden.
Yeah,
That's...
so then Aurelia said, you look frightening, and then he said,
Yeah, the fish eyes look at you with unwavering dignity. Okay. You were not supposed to see me, or Felix, or the cursed child, the sacred child. I don't know where cursed child came from. Ignore that. Navigators are highly paid for their loyal service to the Imperium according to his will. No one would dare judge the guides of humanity, the chosen of the galactic sovereign himself.
I think number 2.
No,
We've already killed the guy, but we might as well know if we made the right choice. It's like
yeah, be nice to know.
retrospect.
Sure. Felix is my wayward student.
Was.
He came to Yuruk 5 as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss, to pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family.
Continue.
Continue. Oh, God. You can see
No,
the
we're not
fruits of
attacking
this
them as well,
villainy
bad
for
game.
yourself. Huh?
That's
What?
the bottom option for attacking it. No, stop.
Yeah, Felix was right. Your crazy old man deserves
I'll
it.
kill you.
Goddamn.
Ow.
You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the greatest of the Novators, Siphon Orselio, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy. The renegades clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the Novator's throne.
Foolish boy.
It is official, no? Yeah, foolish boy.
I was watching somebody else streaming, and they played this game in their spare time, and they said if there's one thing this game really needed is full voice acting, because then if they had to pay actors to read all of the dialogue, they would have edited it down.
True. Sadly,
so-
sad but true. Yes.
So attack,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
No.
No. We're not killing all of the navigators.
What service do you ask? He accused you of treachery. Well, why should I trust you? How could you lose control of your own station?
I have marked my thing. Also, if we attack, I think we're in a worse position here because I think we're surrounded.
Yeah, we are. I
probably.
think we are surrounded. Yeah.
But
We
we
were
just-
surrounded the other time
Yeah.
too. But
I want to talk about treachery.
Can we there is romance
Sure.
apparently, Christy. There is.
Yeah.
What, treachery?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Infamy.
sure. That's fine.
They've all got an infamy.
Defending myself before strangers. I never thought I would fall so low.
The old man looks at the unmoving Cassier and shakes his head in resignation.
If the child's life were not at stake, very well. I have no choice. Or proof of my innocence. I can give you my word as a member of the Novus Nobelites. or nobility.
Nobility.
if the honest word of an honorable man counts for anything with you, I guarded the station against calamity and incursions from without, to the best of my ability. I forced the wardens to strictly observe security protocols. I personally selected every servant, and I faithfully protected the child during this coup.
So, I guess the last one is just how could you lose control of your station? What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
Stop hovering over attack, please. Okay.
I didn't know you could see what I was hovering over.
Yes.
I get it. Yeah, we can see what you're hovering over. Yes. Do not thrust my errors in my face. I am twice your age and twice as wise. Take my advice. Trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those closest to you will betray you for gold, power, or a far-fetched idea of a bright future. Yeah, we can see what you're hovering over.
We can't know how old we are. We're nobles. We could be triple his age.
True.
Just look it.
My proof is my word, a person who's been accused of treason. What service?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's not kill the guy.
Yeah.
Hope glimmers in the navigator's milky eyes.
Save the sacred child. Take her away from the station. I fear I do not have long left.
A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's chin, and he wipes the mutated blood brusquely away from his sleeve with his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement must be causing him unbearable pain. Continue.
Sure. Continue. Save the child and deliver her safely to Regent Aranto, acting head of House Orsalia in the Coronis Expanse. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort.
This is the Kiro show.
I guess. I know he came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about this girl.
What now?
Argenta looks at Cassia, and a painful furrow appears on her brow. Such a fragile thing with such heavy burden upon her shoulders. You're talking as though you expect to die here. I believe I've made my decision.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna die.
I know.
Whatever, go for whatever you feel, I guess.
Option 1 or option double 1?
I assume this is talking to the navigator.
I think that's talking to the navigator.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
The whatever, Theobald, whatever.
Yeah.
Or Celio. I think that, yeah.
I mean,
He shrugs indifferently.
My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felix inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne slowly, enough to see that the child is taken care of.
You need help? I have a medic. Or, I've made my decision. Yay, text. I'll see if there's a way to increase the size of the text after this.
Yeah.
Because it does look very small on screen.
yeah, there is.
Yeah, it is very
accessibility
small.
options
Yeah.
to increase.
Yeah. There's one of the first things you see in this game actually is a color blindness option with sliders for different types of color blindness.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, the accessibility options are great in this game.
What is the child?
Yeah.
The child is the navigator
So-
on the floor. They have navigators seem to have like a connection to the warp. I don't really understand it. Dark, explain.
So the navigators have a third eye on their forehead that allows them to see into the warp. Without it, you cannot travel the warp. Or it's like going into a sea and to a storm specifically without a rudder.
Mm.
Is the best way to explain it. You need them. You cannot travel without them.
Makes
They're
sense.
the only people that can see.
Goodness, there's a bunch of nerds. How dare you,
And they're
delicious strawberry?
incredibly hard.
You're a nerd too!
to-
And you're welcome here. Hello.
Yeah.
You're pot calling kettle black.
Yeah, navigators are a very rare commodity because that even if like two navigators have a child, that child might not even be a navigator. They're incredibly rare.
Yeah.
They're the only way to get around this like galaxy-spanning empire, and they're not even easy to have. So yeah, they're important.
Yeah. Ours died earlier in the story.
Yeah, so which of these is more Aurelia? Like, saying, I've got Medicaid on my ship, or I've made my decision, you say you're gonna die, I believe you.
I believe I've made my decision is the more Aurelia-like answer, but that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Yep, very good.
It's like, you know what you're talking about, I trust you, dear, you're as good as dead.
Is that so? Please share your thoughts. Don't stop hovering over a text.
I made sure my fingers weren't near the clicky part of the mouse.
Good.
Last thing I need
Stop
is
it! If I was
there
next
are
to you,
so
I would
many
whap your
options to
hand or
try
something.
and not recruit this girl. I don't honestly know if you can't not recruit her. I think she's like essential.
I'm choosing chaos. We've got to add up a bit of spice. Friends can't join, so I have to join. I have to fill the void.
Yeah, because Cheeb and Lewis aren't part of the actual voice chat in the game. Gotta fill in the voids there. Have extra chaos all the time.
Extra chaos.
And violence, yes.
So yeah, one Cassia will come because I mean that's what we wanted. We came here for a navigator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards one as well. Yeah.
We are not playing a kill everyone. That would be a heretic run.
No, that does sound fun.
Hello.
Honey.
Just some people
Good.
from a
That is
Fallout
good.
vault came in. Oh, the old man nervously licks his lips.
But do allow us to say our proper farewells.
Oh yeah, they do.
And dialogue.
And dialogue.
And dialogue.
And dialogue. Theobald coughs up more bluish blood. It stains the armor plate on his chest, but he remains standing.
Wake up, my mistress.
Oh, never
My
mind.
sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
Very melodramatic.
Yeah, Kira's version was close enough.
Yeah, it's pretty spot on, yeah.
Okay.
You weren't expecting an incredibly old man.
What happened?
Yeah.
You feel the
mine was close though.
You. I remember you. Have you come to save us?
Continue.
Continue.
Child, please listen to me very carefully.
I will say this only once.
One last time.
Yeah.
You will now embark on a voyage with this lady to rejoin the house and its regent in the Coronus expanse. I will not be able to accompany you on this journey.
And the trickle of blue blood runs down the old man's face, this time from his nose and ear.
No,
Yes,
not you too. Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze.
I'm the same. I hate Bonner.
You're coming with me. Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
Hot wave of despair that is not yours washes over you. Your palms sweat, knees weak. Mum spaghetti.
She is a spoiled.
I'm sweating, your heart freezes in panic.
Sudden dramatic voice acting, which I also need to turn up by the looks of it.
Mistress,
Mm.
I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey.
Switch
I
balls.
am the keeper of Urak 5.
Urak.
And alas, I have
Urak,
less
okay.
than a day in me.
Left, you missed out.
Allow
You
me
left
to
out left.
serve you one last time and honor my final duty to House Orselio. I will remain on the station and destroy the secrets it holds.
Not the secrets.
Yes, the secrets.
Theobald.
Crimson tears stain the Lady Navigator's white skin once again, but this time her power does not make everyone else weep along with her. I regret that we had to meet under such circumstances. Enough tears! You're coming with me, now! Forgive the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment. I mean, I'm pretty certain. Don't know about you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that feels most early to me. I mean, it's up to you what you want to decide. It's very mean, but
Yeah.
that is the one that feels right for her.
Cassia juts out her trembling chin and gives you a defiant look. Ooh, standing up to Aurelia. Aurelia likes that.
Oh, hell yeah. I like her already.
Any moment after
After an hour of
talk.
talking.
Please, child, do not be be stubborn. Remember your duty to the house, and let those thoughts bring you strength.
Content.
What are you going to do to me?
If you wish to leave the station alive, you must first sign a contract. You'll undertake to serve as my navigator until I release you from that obligation. Lady Cassia, I, Aurelia von Valencius, rogue trader of the Imperium of Man, offer you my protection and grant you shelter aboard my vessel. Lady Cassia, let us aid one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Orsilio at the earliest opportunity.
I will say that I don't remember. I don't know if you remember this, but I will say that literally one of Aurelia's skill trees in Borderlands pre-sequel is all about contracts and master and servant stuff. So yeah, like quite literally, one of her entire skill trees is all about contracts. Oh, so yeah, I'm leaning towards that one too.
We're getting off on a bit of a legalese foot. But it is Aurelia.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rocky start, but it's for her character.
It's
character.
We're putting the RP back into RPG.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Striking a deal that profits
She
from the other
fits.
party's desperation. Just as I thought. You do not have an ounce of honor in you. Child, let this be a lesson to you. A cruel lesson. But you will have to accept this state of affairs for now, so the house can achieve its goals. Remember, what matters is that you reach Regent Aronto.
Aronto.
Okay. Aronto.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Your Act 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orsilio.
You can secure no new servants once we're out of here. All who can be saved will be given succor on board my ship. I'll provide you with every necessity. Naturally, this includes servants.
I mean, saving people means that we don't have to pay for new people.
Yeah.
Because they'll be free.
That voice line was just
Yeah.
pondering our words for a short while.
Also, she seems like a spoiled brat.
Yeah,
I agree.
she does.
Now take me to your vessel.
Can do. On the
Yeah.
dialogue.
Also, I don't know if she's actually an adult.
We leveled up.
She just leveled up, so.
Yeah. Also, we now have 5 characters. Yay!
Yay, 5 characters.
I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a teenager. She does not seem old enough to be making decisions.
Yeah, no, she definitely seems like a teenager. Yeah.
I honestly think she's a clone. So there's also that. Anyway, who's gonna be controlling the young lady? Why is everyone who uses that staff suddenly have a hunch? People use the staff to put you up, not down.
Hey,
she is very tall.
Jeeb, what do you want? Leveling up must be nice. There, you can do it.
Yeah.
You
Just
can choose
a
a
second.
talent.
Look at look at like Argenta and then at Cassia. The height difference is pretty substantial.
You don't know anything. Well, me neither, so.
Okay, leveling up. Da, 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 da.
Yep, we're leveling up.
What does Aurelia get at this level?
A new talent and also a characteristic. Well, I don't know what that means, but not there yet.
Aurelia would like lasting impression. I think, or we've got lasting impression.
You already have this feature. A new car. Just kidnapping a teenage clone, whatever. Don't worry about
it. Can you get seize the initiative? Is that one? Wait, yeah, because you can get officer talents, can't you?
Seize the initiative.
Seize the initiative.
Beginning of combat, officer gains an extra turn. During this turn, they can only use officer archetype ability. That seems neat.
Yeah.
Does that sound good, Jeeb? You get an extra turn at the start of battle where you can use your special abilities. Set stuff up. I mean, I think all of her things are about telling people what to do anyway, so it makes sense to do that before battle. Extra turn sounds good, yeah. Cool. And the next one. Characteristic. Increased fellowship, willpower, toughness, weapon skill, or ballistic skill.
Fellowship?
What's our fellowship? 50. It's the highest stat already. So
That's like her key skill. I really want to like as high a fellowship as she can get because that makes everything else better.
yeah, ability to interact with other creatures, deceive, charm, and befriend them. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty.
Yeah.
What's willpower? Withstand the horrors of the war. Yeah, fellowship sound good, Jeep? The fish just went to sleep? What? Ooh.
Fish just went to sleep. What do you mean the fish just went to sleep?
Seafar. Seafar.
The fish just went to sleep. What's
fish,
hard to understand about that?
The fish just went to sleep. What's the issue?
Yep.
You don't look terribly similar to how you do in your portrait. You're distracted because the light went off and you think it's the fish's light. Oh. Interesting.
I'm gonna get sworn enemy for Abelard, where he just looks at someone and says, I don't like you in particular.
Excellent.
So Cassie is my character, I guess?
If you want.
Therefore, fish just went to sleep. Good night, fish.
For Argenta.
Do you want to control Argenta now that I've got... What's her face?
Sure, we can swap with it. I can be the shooty person. Right, give you a custom.
There we go.
What is Cassie? Cassie is she's a psyker. She's also another like officer, I think. Yeah.
Perception, willpower, awareness.
So she's also about telling people what to do, which makes sense considering she's a spoiled brat.
Oh, the clash of personalities. Fishies.
Fair.
Take a picture. They just went to sleep. Yeah, just. I'll send a picture, and then it's just a black square.
Yeah.
Right. Increase fellowship or willpower. Willpower seems more. I know she's got plus 10 because of what's this?
What does she get?
Yeah.
What for skill? Does she get skill yet? How many levels does she get? She get 2?
Yeah. So we got characteristic, talent, characteristic.
Oh, she doesn't actually have any. She's got persuasion. She has inspire courage. Whenever the officer targets an ally, they gain temporary hit points. How many is the temporary hit points? That is based off her willpower. Ooh.
Willpower is one of the recommended ones, and she's got quite high willpower, so maybe that. Withstanding the horrors of the warp, that sounds pretty navigatory.
Yeah.
That does sound pretty good. Yeah.
She wants willpower and.
Allows characters to exert control over a crowd. Interrogate a heretic.
Things. For talents, I don't know. Lasting impression is just good. Oh, she gets all the navigatory stuff though.
None are recommended, so that's fun. Grenadier, how about that?
It's possible fellowship and plus most fellowship for every navigator talent and or navigator power. Ooh, unnatural allure. Right near the bottom.
Unnatural allure. Navigate against +5 to fellowship, an additional +1 to fellowship for every navigator talent and or navigator power taken. Okay.
Yeah, so she'll just get fellowship, which is what she wants because she's a navigator, because she's an officer.
Cool. Somebody hit the carrot.
I guess that means that works. Because that's a navigator talent. For other stuff, I don't know.
Like that. Yes, another talent. They're like warp features. Mastery of time. Time Lord. Creature in combat against an extra turn, then navigate against +5 bonus willpower. Yeah. The navigator makes all resistance tests with their willpower if it is higher than the base characteristic for such test. If the navigator's willpower is higher than their toughness, the navigator's wounds are calculated according to their willpower. That's very much a willpower build.
Yeah. I mean, that would immediately give her more wounds. Was that strange vitality? No.
Mind over matter.
She can just heal.
Navigator's perception is... If the navigator's perception is higher than agility, their dodge is calculated using perception instead. That's kind of fun.
Makes all resistance tests with their willpower. Yeah. So Mind over matter would make her a lot tankier.
I like characters not dying.
So she's also got like strange vitality, which is like a healing thing. Stable routes. Whenever the navigator uses a navigation power, veil degradation is reduced by 1. Stable routes would also be good. Yeah, so pass unscathed, I think, would make her dodge shoot up by like 25 points.
Yeah, I like that. So, that sounds fun.
I don't know, it's your character. It's up to you. Those are all really good defensive options, and they will give her slightly more fellowship as well.
Yeah, I like that. And finally, more fellowship, more willpower. Or perception, which is dodge now. There's +5.
Is Lewis in chat?
I don't think so. Mastery of time seems like something the Ordo Chronos would come after you for.
Yeah.
Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. They only recently got the like put into the law properly. It's fine. They don't matter. They're just they're obsessed with clocks. Who's going to be afraid of someone who's obsessed with clocks?
It's never fun.
They're also, I think, one of the instigators behind the civil war that the Inquisition is having over the current date.
Marvelous.
That's very funny.
Why having a civil war? Because the date is wrong. What?
So
did someone forget a leap
silly,
day?
Very
or?
funny. Excellent. Yeah.
Okay. I am clicking rapid fire because it doubles the amount of shots. So it's all.
Sounds good.
Oh, more shooty. I think Lewis would like.
Yeah.
More
there's like it does like slightly less damage, but then there's a talent that just makes it do more damage. So.
Sounds good.
So I feel Lewis will like the more shoot.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah, so now Cassie's got 47 fellowship.
E.
What does she even do for powers-wise? She has the little stare.
Yeah.
All creatures in a cone in front of the navigator suffer damage. To make targets must
Summer.
plus 31 or become stunned.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Uh,
Also, I'm leaning towards instant exposure, which makes exposed weakness cause 0 AP. That or weak body, weak soul, which reduces exposed weakness reduces enemies' toughness and willpower by 3 times intelligent bonus for 1 round. And there's also one that I was thinking of at the bottom, or 1 or 2. In fourth reality, usage of a heroic act by the psyker decreases veil degradation by -3, or by 3, whatever. Or advice or guidance, which is a support one, which the first time in combat that an ally becomes the target of the psyker's psychic power, like forewarning, I think. This ability gains +10 to weapon skill and ballistic skill until the end of combat. Although I don't think you guys need that bonus right now, because I mean Abelard is just he's just killing everybody already. But yeah, it could be a nice thing. I don't know if you guys had any preferences on what I go for, or if there's something that I'm missing that you think would be better.
No, it's your character.
Yeah, just go with whatever.
I think I'll go for exposed weakness because now that I know I have a gun and in addition to my staff and stuff, and that I can attack multiple times if I have the AP, might as well. So I'll go for the exposed weakness costs 0 AP.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
well, the only change I made to Idira, you notice that she has second sight, so the range of
Yeah,
her
I saw
psychic
that.
powers are like
Yeah.
+5. So
I did see that. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
because
Gotcha.
just because that means that you can snipe basically with your psychic powers, which I thought was useful.
No, that's cool. Yeah. And I can increase intelligence, perception, weapon skill, ballistic skill, or willpower. They're recommending intelligence or perception.
I'd go with willpower.
Willpower? Okay.
Yeah, because then with your
what I thought as well, that it
you
would be
can get it
good.
for like 60.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, will do.
Because
why does it change I don't like how it changes the color of the willpower to red instead of green, but okay, yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, because that'll increase your damage a little bit with lightning arc. I think it'll increase your damage with everything because it's bigger.
Okay. Okay, so I'll do willpower to summary. Okay. And apply. Done. Okay. Thank you. Did you get 47, Jeep? Nice.
This is 47, Blunt.
Also, I love that quote very much. I forgot Atlas was stupid. No, Atlas.
Well, that was fun.
So now we have a 5th character. Yay!
Hey, everyone's got a character.
Yeah.
What's this?
What's this?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, no,
There's
we living in the cage. Somebody
Does
still filled the
something
trough
trouble
with dried
you,
fruit.
Lord Captain?
Wait, did I say someone?
painting.
Hmm?
Did it? Can you search again?
It said no one. Oh no, that is definitely a person cage. Okay.
Oh joy.
Luckily, you can bring up the log and just read that. As if the painting was rendered by several different hands. The timber and set lines are interlaced with rough and furious strokes coming together in arcane shapes. Well, this definitely, it links up with the prophecy of painting.
Classic.
That example. There are a lot of people here.
Yeah, a lot of servants. These are all coming on board, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that we didn't. Oh, okay. I'm really glad we didn't fight these because look at these guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Defenders.
These
Yeah,
are
no, those,
significantly more frightening
I
guards,
don't-
because these are wearing,
I don't
like,
want to fight
actual
those
paracoats.
guys.
Is there anything can take?
They
I
were
don't
good.
want to fight those guys right now, and especially when they are literally standing behind us and have cover.
Colored
Yeah.
Luxurious beast left
uncolored.
untouched. There's some books. The Lady Navigator's private library is brimming with essays, novels, and personal accounts from the trailblazers and explorers.
Something Imperium.
Yeah, let's go. We've got our member. We can go elsewhere now.
Nice. Excellent.
Nothing hidden appeared. So, and we've killed. It's weird that you can only mention that you killed the guy in the very beginning.
It's
Yeah.
basically
at no other
irrelevant.
point have we mentioned we have killed
Yeah.
his.
Climb down.
Like once you know that,
apparently
hey,
we
he
climbed
might
down
be
the elevator.
okay with us killing him, then yeah, you can't say that. Oh yeah, we killed him, by the way.
We took the lift up and we climbed down.
I guess, yeah. Are we going back to the void
Bottom
ship?
up.
We might have had to climb the shaft because the terminal did
Oh,
say that
yeah!
the elevator is like broken, so that might have
True.
just been to
Yeah.
open up the actual shaft,
Yeah.
or it might have just been a problem with the things because there's been a couple like typos and stuff I've noticed. Let's leave.
Keep your wits about you.
Why aren't there stairs?
Why isn't there stairs?
Because
that would make sense. I don't know. Because all of the games, well, most of the games that we play have to have a scary, questionable elevator shaft that you have to traverse.
Yes.
Or at least 2 of them. It's just weird that it's happened twice.
Seems like a safety issue. Well,
Yeah, true.
could just be one long ladder. Snake Eater style.
True.
Snake
Eater. What a thrill. Darkness and silence night. God, I still love that game so much.
That's good.
And that moment is just so good. Chef's kiss.
I'm still mulling whether to do a draw through of Metal Gear Solid 2. Because, like, can I do that
hell
justice? Can I?
I think
that game
you
is
can.
nuts.
I think you. Well, I'm not sure if you can do the last little bit justice, because that is some really fucked up, wacky shit.
I have some ideas, but at the same time, I don't want to.
I'm sure you'll do something great. But yeah, no. Absolutely, exactly. That's it, cheap. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I had a nickel for every time I had to climb an elevator shaft. I'd have to go to a bureau de
2
change.
nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it's happened twice. Press any key. I have pushed the key. Or a key.
It said press any key again briefly for me. It's
Okay.
fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
Why? This is a multiplayer game, and this works fine. Oh, here we are.
Oh, hey, excellent. Okay, good.
Cutscenes.
Yes.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yay. Oh, this is cheap. So, we're Captain.
I'll do it because that's not.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Go for it.
Captain, I didn't know.
Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Nevis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first. Her mouth is just replaced with a box thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How old is this game?
Okay.
Like 2 months? Something like that?
Yeah, no, it's not old. Continue.
Your heart starts beating furiously, your breaths come short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigdis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of this sudden wave of unease.
Cassia, stop it.
Continue.
Without even looking at the Foxmaster, Cassia waves her away.
First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Please leave us.
She didn't say please. She said leave us.
I said please.
That's fair. That's fair.
Can't change a character like that.
Of course. When you are ready for the ritual, please let me know.
Bye. But there we go. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigdis, then lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. 1. By what right do you issue commands on my vessel? Do not forget that you are alive solely thanks to my magnanimity. What do you want to speak about?
Magnanimity.
Tell me more about what the ritual entails. First, you will do your duty as navigator. All other conversations can wait. I don't want to speak to you. Bugger off. I made the font bigger, by the way. So hopefully it's easy to read.
What? We've been pretty snooty so far, so...
Yeah. I guess more lore. So.
Cassia's ruby red eyes seem to glitter with some intense emotion, whether anger or fear, it's hard to say. Casting her eyes down, she then continues quietly, choosing each word with care.
Forgive my insolence, rogue trader. It was not my intention to weave copper threads around you, or to appear ungrateful. Oh, she is just a teenager. Now we made her feel real bad. Oh.
Yeah. She does give teenager vibes. Yeah.
She really...
What did you wish to speak about?
Coddle child who's just only now been told no.
Tell me more. What do you wish to speak about, or tell me more about what this ritual entails?
She a female cuthbert.
Oh God, no. Where are her jangles?
What do you wish to speak about, young?
What do you wish to speak about?
Nothing of consequence, I see now. You've already made it quite clear that on board this vessel, my hands and lips are bound by your will. Therefore, I do not wish to fritter away time on pointless conversation. Oh.
You took quite a while to say that.
Welcome back, miss.
I am ready to go to the Sanctum Nabis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. She navigates by painting.
That's neat.
No,
I like
neat. That's interesting. I like that too.
I think Aurelia would have a savvy enough not to go, why do you want to paint?
Yeah, so tell me more about what the ritual entails, or...
I think she's probably savvy enough to realise why no red. So...
Yeah, probably no red. Yeah. I shall ensure that necessary supplies delivered.
Oh.
Vote away.
What does the... I don't know. What does the ritual entail? I doubt the uninitiated can understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship, so that I can become one with the vessel.
Cassia lifts a lock of her hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant ports.
After that, I use the House of Orcelia ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts, and then...
Continue.
Then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself.
Spicy.
Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread. So fine it can slip from one's hand at any moment.
Cassia unfurls her hand as though dropping something.
But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Orcelia never lose their course.
Ritual, also called USB plug. Now, it's the thing you do where you try and plug it in and you go, oh, it's upside down, and then you turn it upside down and you're like, oh, it's still upside down, and then you flip it back. Oh no, I was right first time. That's the ritual.
Yep. I'm glad that's a universal experience there.
So, do we care where she wants to go? Or yeah, whatever.
I think Aurelia would probably realize why she needs those items and stuff, so I'm gonna vote for 3.
She doesn't need
and why
to
she
know the details.
wouldn't want red paint. Yeah.
Cassia nods in
I shall
thanks.
take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. As they do not follow me, few can survive the gaze of the warpie when they say,
Fair enough.
"Bye-bye!"
Hello?
Good.
Who dat?
Who,
Eh,
who are you?
who are you? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor light help us all.
End dialogue.
End dialogo.
Almost any item in the game can be placed in cargo.
Exceptions are quest items and narrative objects.
Yeah, we have the same one.
Yes, we do have the same. We've been having the same
Yeah.
for pretty much the whole game, for the most part.
Press the NE key.
I suppose that's probably a good way of telling if we're synced. If we get a different
Yeah.
one, it's
Yeah,
probably
true.
a ruffle.
Well, it might be
Yeah,
like if
true.
well, actually, Kira
Press
did
any key.
close the game and then
Huh?
reopen it. The Voxcaster in the Sanctum Navus picks up
Yeah.
the susurration, that's an interesting word, of clothes, pious chanting, and the metallic clicking of implants. Then the serene voice of the Lady Navigator breaks the silence.
Initiating communion ritual. Come here, Oof.
The exultant ring of metal freed from its scabbard, the low sob of the servant, the rhythmic drip of liquid on canvas, the faint whisper of the brush.
Go.
Footsteps hurrying away.
I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters. Amadeus drowning in fog. No, Amadeus?
Amadeus Mozart.
Amadeus. Okay.
Amadeus.
Path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. Great ruler is gone.
What? The Voxmaster recoils at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one of the cogitator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks and the Voxcaster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily.
My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I've never heard the wolf speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again.
5 lashes?
5 lashes for being... No.
God. Wow. So you're alright there, leave the Lady Navigator undisturbed, continue the ritual, that is in order.
She said not to disturb.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, sure.
It's warp nonsense.
Soul-shredding screams drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the Sanctum Navus are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain. Their throats roar from the strain. And then, sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. But that went well.
Mm-hmm.
It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's rite, as it was for her predecessor. I'll arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navus of the ritual, or what is left of them.
Does this happen every time, or feels inefficient?
I'm guessing so.
This really is like a book.
Yeah.
Rogue Trader. I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness is spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked.
You hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric, and metallic clicking. Those little magnets that clack together.
By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely, even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I'll retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me.
There's a giant space turtle under.
She's mentioning, I think, the warrant room and the sentinel.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's now the Dark Show.
Yes,
Now the Dark Show. Yeah.
Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Spare me a few moments of your time. Please, there are several matters that require attention. First of all, I want to report on the condition of the station, Uruk 5.
Okay.
Had you opted to begin your visit to the record system with a different destination, the station could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to only visit the representatives of nationality brought us precious time. We can either send our forces to disassemble the station and procure technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many valuables as we can.
I will not.
That's neat. So, if we maybe done this one last, that may have been wholly different.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I will not stoop to pillaging. Gather anything that could be of use. Take everything.
Loot everything. Gratuity to the very last manuscript.
I'm
What
not
is
saying
that?
I want the nail
Aurelia,
clippers.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Aurelia isn't in a particular game, but
Okay, I was gonna ask what those arrows mean, but it says you will gain profit factor 2, pirate profit factor or something.
But get more things,
That
more expensive things.
yeah, that's
Okay, then yeah,
gaining
3,
profit
I guess.
factor is
Yeah.
massive.
Okay.
Sure.
As you command, Lord Captain.
Profit factor gain 2. Hurrah! 2 levels of infinity.
Yeah.
Keep talking,
with
Doc.
your permission, I would also like to remind you that we are still looking for an Entity Prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and much more importantly, we have not yet located Hynix Van Kalox, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now we know for sure he was not at Uruk 5, so keep this in mind when making any future plans.
Why is it always business with you, Vigdis? I'm slightly drunk. Can you just visit and tell me how wonderful everything is? Or cheers.
That would be all for now.
Why are the options just thank you, very good, and why are you so
Why do you like this?
Why are you like the why is it always work?
Work. All work, no play. Makes it really I don't know. I'm leaning towards the second one, but whatever.
I like the sarcasm, but the intent of like, hey, be cheerful. That's not really.
But this is not a game or world where they accept sarcasm, really.
Oh, can be. As it pleases you, Lorca. Yeah, it is a silly game. As I said earlier, there is literally a civil war among 2 secret organizations.
I love that still. I do love that. Yeah. And you said that, and I kept thinking about how, like, we write out the date in numerical form over here in America, and how everybody else does it everywhere else. And that's just like start a war over that. Just
pretty much.
That's very funny.
It's because it's everyone is using a different calendar, and his time is wibbly wobbly, so no one knows the date. So there's a civil war over it to figure out what the actual date is. Like,
I love that. That's so silly.
Doesn't make sense for there to be a sense of simultaneity, if that's a word. It doesn't make sense to say that 2 things across the vastness of space are happening at the same time, because time and space are wiggly.
Doesn't make sense that well, yeah, I can see with like the vastness of space and the galaxies and all that, how like telling time wouldn't be a universal thing necessarily. And yeah,
saving.
That's a good point. I will save as well.
Where do we want to go next?
I was gonna ask, do we want to continue playing now that or do we want to stop for now that we have a 5th character and pick up when Lewis and Cheap can play as well? Or I'm good with whatever. honestly.
We got a couple more profit factor. We can buy more stuff from the
Sure.
totally not
Oh,
fully
yeah,
owned in a trench coat.
no, we can't
No.
because we've not got enough reputation.
Ah, right.
No, okay, never mind. Okay,
Never mind.
then yeah, we can go to one of the other places.
So
Uwatok, whatever. The scan is required. We are at Rykad Minoris. Okay. Oh no, we're at Uruk 5. We're at Uruk 5.
Yeah, there is
We were at
Paedophilia,
Rykad.
which is the prison.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the prison planetoid. It says its name on there in the
Or
quest,
there
which is kind of a spoiler.
I was saying like the numerals or runes,
Yeah.
whatever, just like what they kind of look like. But yeah, Ricardophilia.
There
Okay.
is Rykad Minoris,
Yeah.
where we definitely get like the tech priest.
Okay.
What was Majoris?
I think Majoris is like the last place to go.
Majoris.
Okay, then I guess go to the prison place first.
I get the feeling that it might be like, because they're on different bands of the thing. I know it's the thing, but it might be like a difficulty scale. Because you start over by like Iraq, so
Yeah.
I don't know. There's also
Yeah,
only
maybe.
one thing to do at the prison. We're going to prison.
Can we go? Let's go to prison.
Let's go to prison.
Let's go to prison, everyone. Ah. More dialogue.
Lord Captain, there is some commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where uninitially crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what is broadcasting on deck.
Yay! We've got 305. Yay! Let's go to prison.
You are on the ship for like a day and you're already causing problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody
What
teenagers.
are you doing, Cassia? What the hell? Yeah. Is this? Oh God! Please don't let her be as bad as Ava, or what was her name in Borderlands 3? It was Ava, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of the one from Resident Evil. One of them's Ada, one of them's Ava.
Yeah.
That's all I know, and I always get it wrong.
That's right. Yeah.
Ava,
one is
there.
Ada, one's Ava. Yeah. Please don't be like Ava.
Teenagers in space. It's
Also-
a bad idea.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, October is now dancing on a loading screen, as people asked for this morning. That's good.
I love that, and I keep looking down at the chat and such, and I every time I see October doing the panic dance, it always makes me smile, and I love it so much. I love him very much.
Teenagers
Yes,
in
the
space
teenagers in
should be illegal.
space should be illegal.
They need to be
Correct,
more down to
yes.
earth.
Yeah.
Fit perfectly on a loading screen. Yeah.
Press any key. I have pressed a key.
Yeah, but did you press any key? Oh, there we go. Spinny camera.
Yes, I did.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
They
She's
never
very
get to.
breathy.
She's reading. Yeah, she's reading old books that no one else bothered to read. She hides a book behind her back. Ooh. It pleases me to see you adjusting to life aboard the ship. Alas, a title alone is not enough to hold everyone's attention all of the time. Point to the book. I see you're fond of reading. What are you doing here?
I did not give you permission to leave the bridge.
Oh, don't be a. We're not being a bitch.
Yeah, no.
That's way out of line even for it.
Yeah, no, that's no.
That I think that because that's very self-centered. Alas, the title enough is not enough to hold everyone.
Yeah, that I can see. I can see Aurelia saying
Didn't
that.
notice
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
great.
vote for that too.
I did not.
Blush of embarrassment.
Please forgive me
Aw.
this regrettable lapse, Lord Captain. There are times when books sweep me up, and I lose myself in their pages and forget about the world's existence. Was there something you required of me?
The events of Urak 5 must have shaken you greatly. Are you well? Your only attendant is your valet from Urak 5. Do my servants not measure up to your standards? I hope that you have had ample time to calm yourself and your powers. Point to the book. What are you reading?
I see you're fond of reading. What are you hiding behind your back there?
The fact that you brought this up again, I feel it's
Yeah, I feel like,
book.
yeah, I'm gonna vote for that too.
Book.
Oh, this.
Carefully shows you the book. Collection of works by
I found this fascinating
Naval
read
Commander.
on one of the shelves.
Do
And I
you
must
write
say,
fan fiction?
it has caught
It's
my eye.
Quint.
Its every chapter is written in verse.
Oh, it's poetry.
I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
She's definitely a teenager.
Yeah. Also,
Unit
if
5 had a vast archive of its
Archive.
own,
no worries.
although most of the
Nah,
works within had to do with
don't say that.
disciplines of some
That's another
sort
trigger
or
word.
another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Yeah, you like being in your archive of your own, did you?
Oh, I like her.
Yeah.
And
Are you well,
she is so
servants?
very tall. She's like a head taller than Aurelia.
Yeah, she's very tall. Yeah. And she's also like slouched over with her staff. Like she's
Yeah.
still very tall.
And she's just gonna get taller, I think. 'Cause she's
Oh
got-
god. Oh god.
Right,
It's shaking you great. Yeah, I'll
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Cassie's response is reserved and pointedly decorous. Clearly intended to create a distance.
Are you on Wattpad or just
yes,
archive of
I
our
was
own?
gonna say, if someone says that they really enjoy reading but don't answer when you ask them what are they reading or what do they like reading, yeah, they're reading fanfic.
Yeah.
so, are my servants not good enough for you? For like, I hope.
Or I've seen you have calmed yourself in your powers. Oh.
What are you gonna have to do,
I think
both?
That one. That feels like a really taking a personal offense. It's like,
No, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
Uwe. He just pronounced.
Knows all of the tags you wish to filter out. Perception test succeeded. Cassia cringes ever so slightly, adjusts the adornment on her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes a topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It is unsurprising, then, that Cassia prefers the company of one who is used to how she looks. No. Spat for everyone.
Okay, gain 20 experience. Yeah.
It did say it was literally dirty. Like, the book that she's holding is untouched and thus accumulated a lot of dirt. So
quite literally. Yeah, true.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility.
Swish hair.
But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior in your question just now insulting.
Well, I didn't have a choice, so...
Continue.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying? You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I.
Yeah, teenager. Frightened by her own words.
Beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be they good or bad, and it is natural to share them with others. Quite right. So I'd ask you mind what you say from now on. It is indeed difficult for me to feel empathy for a mutant. However, the crew's well-being hinges on that of its navigator. That's just straight up insulting. I believe this conversation has reached its natural conclusion.
It is a very common
Yeah.
being nice. I guess being nice. Yeah, she's.
It's
yeah,
not
she-
nice.
That's
It's just
my
like,
that's
yeah, we
my
have
natural
emotions.
like. That's the answer that I personally am leaning towards. You don't have to choose that one, but yeah.
I wish there was a kind of in between one that
He
wasn't
sounds like
just like.
Shadowheart.
Showed a shred of decency and she's immediately in love. Yep,
It might
T-Laura.
be the same.
Yeah.
Well, it might be the same thing. I don't know.
Please forgive me.
Very weary.
I cannot even understand myself right now.
Teenager.
Your words and attention have
Yeah,
reminded me
that's
of
fair.
life on the station, of Theobald and Felek.
It's been 3 hours.
I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So, why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here?
You keep your diary there? This is a hand on her
She
breast.
is also like a noble, so I really could just empathize with that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but... my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
What I find childish is your manner of addressing me as if I were your friend, and your mistaken belief that anyone here would be interested in hearing about your emotional turmoil. Wow. 2, I understand what you're going through. My own life was turned upside down not too long ago. 3, I'm not in the habit of finding amusement at the expense of my people. Just remember to keep your emotions in check. Or 4, I'm afraid I must return to my duties. None of these particularly feel Aurelia.
Yeah, I'm
to me.
leaning towards 3 or 4, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's writing the Mum Sold Me to One Direction thick, right?
Yeah, no, she is, totally. Yeah, sure, 3 sounds
Of
good.
your... whom? Ah, I see. You must already consider me part of your crew.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
You signed a
of
contract.
course, I shall strive to live up to your
Yeah.
expectations, Lord Captain.
Expression of courteous aloofness.
And now I must excuse myself, for there are matters that I must see to in the Sanctum Navis.
And dialogue.
Dialogue.
Part of the ship, part of the
Part of
crew.
the ship, part of the crew.
Okay, we're just here now, I guess. Where are we?
Yeah, I guess.
This is where we were in the very beginning. Everything's been fixed.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if there's...
I remember.
I'm gonna have a quick look around, see if anything's is here still. This might actually be like in case you missed something. Have a look around.
Oh yeah, could be. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the doors we opened to get through and explain the tech use stuff.
This is the way we came in, right?
And over on that table, some secret
Nope.
goods.
Get a little glimpse beyond, but...
Yeah, not much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Can't-
looking
can't
around. I
leave,
don't
though.
see anything other than lighting up other than you.
Yeah, can't see any tab stuff, so...
Yeah.
To the void ship.
So elevator.
Alice is
whatever.
up for murder.
Hell yeah, I was up for murder. What do you want me to murder? I love that quote.
Worship of the God Emperor is a central pillar in the Imperium of Man. Each day, trillions of people across million worlds live, toil, and die in his name. So that sounds good.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Yeah. Toiling and dying. Love it.
For him.
Does the
For our
Fonz
God
pose.
Emperor.
Yeah. The God
Hey.
Emperor, the tallest of man.
He tall?
Yeah, there's like a height guide of when you like a normal person, then you've got like Astartes and the pseudo Astartes, which are Thunder Warriors, which are taller, and then it's just a progressive height chart until you get to the Emperor, who's the tallest.
Oh wow.
Because I've seen that next to like the thing from Invader Zim of, wait a second, your leadership is just the tallest.
I forgot about. I like that. I do like that. Yeah.
Trillions of people across millions of worlds and thousands of galaxies in hundreds of universes and dozens of multiverses in
Yes.
one franchise. Marvel.
Yeah. Millions of worlds, millions of plagiarisms.
So your brother and sister-in-law were
Millions of
joking when they
franchise.
said their neighbors like to do karaoke in their garden. Interesting.
Oh wow.
That's confidence right there. Doesn't it?
Mhm.
There was a, I think it was Shut Up and Sit Down review or something, and they were talking about Alien. It was like, you can't mention Alien, Disney will sue you. It's like, I didn't realize that was owned by Disney. It's like, of course it is. It's a film.
I mean, nowadays, yeah. Yeah. Sad but true. Yeah. Also, I didn't realize that was owned by Disney either. But no, it is. I think. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That is so
Yeah.
weird.
Is Xenomorph Disney Princess? Is that joke dead yet?
I want to believe she is. Yes. Yes. And she's got the prettiest smile. So many teeth.
Well, she's a Disney queen.
She's a Disney
She's
queen.
not
Oh,
like
yeah.
Correct.
Which
I have pressed the any key.
Did you never know about the Mickey Mouse ears
Yeah.
on the Abeliums? I did not.
that's such a cursed visual.
Mm. Yeah, it is.
Vessel's ready. Was that a loading screen just to go to the map?
Yeah, it was a loading screen just to go to the bridge. Yep.
To the space. More
To
loading screen.
space. Another
More
loading
loading
screen. Games,
Oh,
everybody.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
At least this one is
just like Elsa.
quicker. or
Just
should
like
be
Elsa,
quicker.
yeah. Yeah. She's just like Elsa. Except she spits acid.
Does Elsa not?
No, she's got ice powers or something. Not that I know of anyway. She might spit acid.
Let it melt. We're going to prison,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, we were going to prison. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go to prison.
To prison. Any more
Okay,
interruptions?
sounds good.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Lord Captain, sorry to disrupt you. You're sorry you wouldn't have done it.
He just pauses as if listening to something.
I hate how close we are to the sun during this as well.
Can I just
Oh,
just
we're fine.
just as a small thing, Vigdis pauses as if listening to something.
Mhm.
What would that be different to Vigdis listens to something? Like,
Well, I guess they were talking and then they stopped to listen to the thing in their brain. 'cause
We-
it's not
we
on their
are-
ear.
We're kind of interpreting
I know it's
their
just
mannerisms. It's from our point of view, but yeah.
it does
So
feel
we
like
don't know if they are listening to something. It just seems like they are.
Vigdis
I
pauses
guess.
listening. Like you could, I don't know. It
Mm.
just feels.
Well, we don't know if she's listening to
So,
something.
no,
It
it's
just
just
seems
that-
like she is.
It's because it's not animated. They need to tell you what's going on.
Vigdis
Mm,
stops talking to you with her mouth, and instead, well, the Vox thing on the front of her mouth, and ceases movement. Instead, her
pandemonium
attention
outside
being
the
diverted
brigade.
towards something else, possibly a sound that she is listening to through what's left of her ears.
One of the this deckhand won't keep talking over me. One of the officers seems to be demanding an
Michelle, take him
audience
away.
with you in person. I think I hear Master Wissarian. Wissarians? I think that's Wissarian.
With the
That's
worser Ian.
Abelard. Master
Yes.
Wissarian's voice.
He's the
In any
worser
case, I
Ian.
wanted to warn you in advance.
Got it. Loading.
Oh God, going back to the void ship.
Well, by the time we get to the planet, we can just it'll be the end of the stream, so we
How-
won't miss any. Friends
Pretty
won't miss
much.
any.
I mean, it's,
Yeah.
it's already the old end of stream time.
the
It's already
old
been
end
2
of
hours. I mean, there was a time
I mean-
years ago when streams were 2 hours.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that way for a while, but there was once a time.
Once upon a time.
So hopefully it will just be on the I think it's just on the bridge by the sounds of it, so it shouldn't
Yeah,
blow too
hopefully.
much.
Elsa has
Fingers
ice powers,
crossed.
which means her skill set
Unless it's just
includes
this custom
building a
little-
palace,
My day.
making dresses, and creating life. Why are those ice powers?
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know if the creating life power is ever explained. It's just something she could do.
Like ice.
Isn't her
Yeah.
sister's power like fire and as well?
Mm-hmm.
Together they can make water.
Yeah.
Together they can make a sentient puddle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just the loading in the bridge that's taken it a while for me anyway. But
Come on, Abelard.
I have my finger over a key and I will push it the second I can. The second it asks me to.
Surely if there's just like dialogue in space, and at the end of that dialogue you're gonna load a place in, you could load this in the background while the dialogue's happening, right? Maybe you won't get it all done in time, but a little bit.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I know he's demanding an audience. There might be like a fight or something stupid. Who knows?
Yeah, could
Or
be.
that might be a
Yeah, suddenly Abelard turns for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a palace, makes her own dresses from ice. That sounds terrible. And also creates several sentient snow creatures.
This is all correct. Yes.
All right then.
This is all stuff she does. Yep.
Disney, don't argue.
No explanation necessary. It's just what she can do. But I do like to think of the xenomorph as a Disney princess, though. That is very funny. Yeah. And I pushed a key.
There we go.
Okay. There we go.
Oh.
Yay.
The everyday sounds of the bridge are disrupted by voices raised in anger. Abelard's voice is the loudest of all.
This is not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a high-born brat out on a lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant.
Avrilla Vent. The young woman standing before Abelard strives with all her might not to quail under the onslaught of her superior's anger. She falters, but then manages to look him directly in the eye and say,
I apologize, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain.
You don't even have a portrait, woman.
Avrilla. No.
Very well, Lieutenant. You may address the Lord Captain, but not least because I see you have already seen fit to disturb her. Your unauthorized presence on the bridge and display of ignorance towards a high-ranking officer will be logged on your personal file without delay. He is such a narc. It's great.
Captain, Lieutenant Arvella Vents requesting permission to speak.
Venzel falls silent and then adds rashly,
On a matter of extreme importance and urgency.
I'll listen to what you have to say. You may speak, but I want to hear a report, not a shouting match. Having two officers bickering in full view of the bridge is unacceptable. I will not tolerate this kind of conduct on my ship. Abelard, assign the lieutenant an appropriate punishment. Lieutenant, you have 1 minute to state your business.
Two or three. I
I'll go
see
2.
y'all really doing 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2.
I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I thought that drastic times called for drastic measures.
Continue.
This matter cannot wait. Any minute now, an assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on orders to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary. But I am convinced that this step is unwarranted and that the crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers.
Bent is almost trembling with tension as she delivers her speech, her face extremely pale. Abelard, in no hurry to intervene, lets out a skeptical huff.
Huff.
Thank you.
Very good, huff. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of Seneschal Warhammer and to intervene in what's happening on the lower decks, because very soon we will have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands.
Vent reels off the last words as though she knows them by heart. She has clearly been preparing to say them for some time. When she is finished, she casts an anxious glance at Abelard, then at you.
I've heard of this bit.
Yeah?
Let's continue.
There's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship, and no one informed me? How did this all start? Where does Seneschal Wassarian come into that? No one told me? Me?
Yeah, that sounds right for her.
I would not deem it a problem worthy of the rogue trader's attention. The lower decks, as it so happens, are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up who dared to establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order, but even 8 years later, we were still battling rumors that the hero had survived his execution and was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Needless to say, the rumors were baseless. As for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it.
Continue.
Continue.
But on this ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. I'm sure that if the rogue trader addresses the malcontents directly, she will quell the unrest.
I dread to think what problem you will disrupt the rogue trader with next. Perhaps you will ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls in the mess room. I've already given you the means to resolve this problem. You simply need to use them.
If I may, your ladyship, sending a hit squad to crush the rebellion is a means of ignoring the problem, not solving it.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, basically Abelard's thing was I know about this, but you're too important to bother with this.
Yeah, this is below you. This is below your worries or whatever. You don't need to deal with this.
I'd also like to point out that I read hit squad as like hit as an adjective, like really good, like they're a real hit.
It's a hit squad.
Yeah,
they're radical.
So
they're hit with the kids.
So how did all this start? I guess.
How did all start? Yeah.
How did it start?
Yeah. I imagine the last one's like the continuation. Yeah.
Continue vent.
Probably. Yep.
Continue to vent.
The situation could boil over at any minute, so I'll give you the condensed version. It all began when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who'd been killed in a drunken brawl. We reported it up the chain immediately, arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed, and opened an investigation. No heretics have been found alive, but the search has brought tensions between enforcers and workers to a head.
Where does Abelard fall into this?
Abelard, what are you doing?
I shall explain.
Abelard intones grimly.
I beg you to hurry. Time is running out.
I love that musical. People say that a lot in this game.
I think we said that last time too.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. That song is actually what got me to listen to Muse in the first place. I like that song a lot. And the music video.
I will not hurry. Since my competence is under scrutiny, I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There is an established order to the way things are done on this ship, and one of the pillars of that system is that the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It is the Sentinel's role to ensure that. I have always handled internal problems myself, so of course, when I received information about cultists hiding on the lower decks, I took the matter in hand. So long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora von Valentius will find refuge on our ship.
Her ship?
On her ship.
How dare you, it's ours now.
Continue.
Oh no! On her ship, that means that he still considers this Theodora's ship.
Yeah.
He did say her ship, yep. Yeah. You were far too heavy-handed, Seneschal Warrison. Arrests and is Seneschal Warrison here? You were far too heavy-handed, Seneschal Warrison. Arrests, interrogations, mass punishments for entire sectors. It has driven the people to the brink.
Ben says bitterly.
Now there is a strike on the lower decks. in in Depot 4, to be precise. 3 worker clans are involved, and many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into an all-out insurrection. But when I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault unit and crush the strike with maximum force.
Sorry, I was half expecting when I said Vent says bitterly for you to respond with bitterly.
Bitterly.
As it says Vent says bitterly, so.
Vent says bitterly, yeah, no.
So,
And I actually,
uh,
I apologize because I forgot that you were reading the descriptions, and I read that and just in my mind just like, okay, now talk bitterly. It's just like as like a direction to do. I forgot that you were actually saying all that stuff, so I'm sorry I spoke over you.
No, you it didn't sound like you spoke over to me.
Oh, good.
Also,
Good.
I'm very
Okay.
inconsistent at reading the stage directions. He says Italy
Oh,
bitterly.
Bitterly.
What is Depot 4?
yeah.
We going with that? What's Depot 4? Explain.
What do you have to say on this, or what is Depot 4? Okay.
Depot 4 is one of the poorest sectors on the lower decks and also has an unnecessary T. It is home to
Yeah,
clans
Depot.
Okay,
of
Yeah.
general
okay,
laborers.
Lieutenant.
Yeah.
They are not as
My-
valuable to the ship
There-
as families who have served its specialized systems for generations. They are an easily replaceable resource, and one which is now more besides giving succor to cultists and minions of the arch enemy.
There is a hardware store chain over here called the Home Depot, and my brother and I always call it the Home Depot because it's just depot is a silly word.
Fine, I shall call them I'm not going to call them
Depot.
lieutenants. I'm going to call them lieutenants because that's how it
It's
comes.
lieutenants. I will. You can say lieutenants all you want. You are
I'm-
used to it. I will say lieutenants because I'm used to that.
I'm with the
I really
Americans
want
on
to
this
hear
one.
what Abelard says if he says lieutenant or lieutenant.
Yeah,
It's a British
probably
game, so-
lieutenant because this is British writing, and like the spelling is British, and the accents when they have been talking are been mostly British, I think. So yeah, he probably says lieutenant.
If they're lieutenants, they should be right-tenants.
Right. Okay. Depot 4 is poor and troubled, but at worst that means drunken fights and illegal rock gut brewing. We have handled the workers of Depot 4 in the past. We would have done so again if the crackdown on Depot 4 hadn't been so harsh. And another important point to bear in mind, the problem is not limited to this sector. It is located on one of the most populated lower decks, and everything that happens there has a knock-on effect on all the neighboring sectors.
Abelard, explain.
I see no need to add anything. I acted within the remit of my authority, guided exclusively by the best interests of your protectorate and your personal safety. If you wish to confirm the rectitude of my actions for yourself, I have no objections.
Ooh, very presumptive there. And also very dangerous to say, I acted within the remit of my authority. That's prime,
Yeah.
prime real estate for Aurelia to go, well, perhaps you have too much authority.
Welcome to the Emperor.
I fully expect her to say that, yeah. For my part, I urge the Lord Captain to go down to the lower decks, stop the assault unit, and speak directly to the people. You will see that they are not lying or harboring heretics. That way, you will stop the uprising before it begins.
Okay, I've heard enough. I will go there myself. I'm certain the Seneschal is acting within his authority, but I will verify the soundness of his decisions for myself, or this is not worth my time. Bugger off. I paraphrase.
Don't ever disturb me again. Yeah. Well, do we want to go to the lower decks and deal with the problem?
I feel like Aurelia would be interested in finding out.
Or
But-
do we want to verify the Seneschal is acting within his authority? Yeah.
I think she thinks the Seneschal's doing the right thing, but she wants to check.
She wants to
Yeah.
check. Yeah, I agree with that.
She wants to see if she can get involved in a fight.
4 sounds good. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Throne preserve you, Lord Captain. I thank you for your support.
Abelard grits his teeth slightly.
An enterprise bordering on the... What is that word?
Sophomoric?
Soporific? Soporific. I know what that word is. I've never seen it spelled.
Not
Sophomoric.
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 Not soporific.
Yeah. Bordering on the sophomoric. But please, please, yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically must have that I escort. I insist that I escort.
Yeah.
You drunk,
In
Abelard.
dialogue.
On the doll. Oh, bloody hell, it's the whole thing.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Except...
Well, do I...
Well, I guess we're all...
When in doubt, save.
Okay.
That's a great tool.
Save, and also, yeah. When in doubt, save. I like that a lot, yeah.
Okay, so... There may be a fight.
There may be a fight.
Do we want to stop here for now? Pick
I
up
don't
next time?
think we can.
Okay.
I feel like this
never mind.
might be a nice sort of last thing to do. It's just a little side
sure.
story. So, and then we can get back to the main story next time.
Yeah, the way this goes normally, you get pretty committed. So if there's a fight, we can sit.
Okay.
Fight.
I thought the baby had woken up, but that was just the
game's-
karaoke guy
game's pretty
screaming.
committed.
That's pretty damning towards the karaoke people.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's rough. Also, please don't wake up, baby. Please stay asleep.
Keep
Fingers
it down.
crossed.
I'm tempted to wake up the baby to drown out your noise.
Don't wake up the baby, no!
There we go. Go to the site of the conflict with the Seneschal. Dark echelons.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Greetings,
I
your
wasn't
graces.
expecting.
Kratos. Hello.
That's Kratos. That is straight up Kratos.
Rosarian, take that, scum.
Take that, scum. Just throw acid.
Look who it is. This is all his fault. All of it.
Abelard.
I wouldn't stand in acid like that, my dude.
Yeah. So, well, that went well. Abelard reflexively wipes the sweat from... He reflexively wipes the sweat from his brow in a startlingly human gesture, and a telling one. A rare moment where he allows his age and weariness to show through his armor-like veneer of self-assurance.
Just standing there like...
Dude, my dude, you're standing in a pool of acid. I would step aside.
Well, it might be acid, it might be less pleasant. Well,
Who knows?
unpleasant things, but less damaging?
Yeah.
The lower decks are a space source of endless problems. Sometimes I deeply regret that we cannot replace all the local researchers.
Did you hear? They were shouting your name? The people dared to disrespect a senior officer? Oh, let's keep moving. They were shouting your name.
They were, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that definitely seems like something different. They know you specifically.
I feel like it's an opportunity for Aurelia to sort of like poke Abelard in the ribs and go, yeah. No, it's just more time.
Of course they were. The organizations of the daily routine life of the ships rests upon my shoulders. The mountain of challenges and problems from which I endeavor to insulate you, Lord Captain. The situation on the lower decks has been a cause for concern. I have intervened personally on more than one occasion. That must be why they remember me. They do not know your face. To them, you are a kin creature of legend, one who has stood on the steps of the Golden Throne, no less. Whereas I am the man whose name is attached to every order docking rations or lowering a base heating.
Hello.
You're right there, mate.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that wasn't just on my screen.
Excuse me, I've got a job to do, excuse me.
Mate, what?
Shifted.
Why is your hat got the same textures as like the floor and stuff?
Yeah.
I just like how it's like he's going to the people down here. You're a god. You're amazing. You are myth and legend. And somebody just walks past you going, "You're right."
Some NPC literally walks right through you.
I'm really confused why that man, the brim of that man's hat was not textured right. Anyway.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
I'm interested in the Z fighting where two bits of piping are overlapping. Yeah. That's fun. Cool. the dare to disrespect a senior officer?
They would not have the chance to expect if we were not here, and if the situation hadn't been dealt with by the relevant officers.
Abelard grimaces.
It is a junior officer's worst failing. Pass problems up the chain of command. I have never been able to abide it. I shall say it again. It was a mistake to come here on Lieutenant Bent's whim, Lord Captain.
I don't know, it's been funny so far.
I must admit that the lieutenant is by no means the worst material for an officer.
Abelard adds peevishly.
How does one be peevish?
You peeve a little.
But in the name of terror, the girl is the same age as my eldest
Yeah, that sounds right.
great-granddaughter, and she has the gall to tell me how to manage the lower decks and hunt down cultists. It will be another 20 years at least before she can be trusted to act without oversight.
Okay, so how many great-granddaughters do you have?
At least one. Or two. At least two.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. He doesn't mention that.
Well, there you go.
He only mentions grandchildren.
Now great-grandchildren. See, it keeps going.
I don't know.
Let's keep moving. Disco. Inspector.
At least
a nest
you,
of...
because if his great-grandchildren... How old are you, Abelard?
Yeah, I was wondering how old he is.
The age of the officer. The officer is probably like 20 to 30. How old are you, man?
There's valves. Many valves.
Something
It's
resembling.
made out of thermal insulation material. This may be where the workers sleep between shifts.
I always keep my options open.
There's
Logos
valves,
for the upper
yeah.
decks.
Multiple valves.
Didn't seem to do anything immediately. There's a door
Why
over
are
there.
there valves?
Puzzles. Steam.
we
I
can't-
don't know.
What's this?
Are they
Pipe.
interactable or?
Huge pipes. The
Yeah,
arteries of the ship run through many bays, delivering air, water, heat, and the propulsive force of steam. It's a steam engine. It's run on steam.
There's a door over here.
Door.
Well, I imagine this is like where the heating.
Oh, hello. Frenzy? What?
Yeah, I don't like how there's so many valves.
There's
that
a
we
thing
can
here, Lower
interact
Deck
with.
Rebel, that has Frenzy.
Wait, who?
How do I ping?
Control and yeah,
Dang.
click. I am looking.
You're right. That pinging system's terrible.
It is.
Yeah, no, it's real bad. It is not good. You have to be looking at it too.
They just
See.
lowered the sound. It's the same noise, just lowered.
Wait, I might literally. Oh,
There, yeah.
it's because I was not on this particular bit. I couldn't apparently see around the corner. He does. Why do you see it, friends? Why can we talk to you?
Yeah, Frenzy.
Okay, he's probably a problem. Shall we open the store? Let's open the store.
Problemly. A problem. What's in here?
Hello?
And
Yeah.
more Frenzy. More
Okay,
lots of people with
more-
Frenzy.
Yeah. Okay. These are gonna be angry people probably.
Hey, if you,
Let's go talk to this gentleman.
Hey, you got that
Right
twice.
there.
What? Something. We found something. What was something?
A trap, I think.
Yep.
What is this? Container can be seen beyond the massive bars. Perhaps examining the pipe will allow you to reach it.
There's something in our pipe. You got that one already. I know you got duplicate.
Oh, wait, maybe
Well done.
I can't interact with this. It
Yeah, the
says
valves-
examining
With the
pipe
valve?
will-
Yeah, perhaps
okay.
examining the pipe would be good. And you examine it, it's like, perhaps examining the pipe will
Yeah,
be
we
good.
can't interact with the pipe just yet.
Also, now all the valves are not highlighted. Oh no, they are. I guess there's like a cooldown or something when you hold tab. Eventually, if you hold it too long, eventually things go away. But we have to push it again to highlight them again.
Really?
Does
Yeah,
does
'cause
Adira
I've-
maybe want to have a look at this.
The pipe?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Do you require an audience?
Abelard, stick your face in it.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Was it running?
Container can be seen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it says the same
It
thing.
can't
I
be
think.
further down. So, who knows? It's there.
Maybe we
Maybe
need to
it'll
blow
come
up the
up later.
pipe somehow with a valve puzzle.
Oh, do you want me to try to select the valve? I'm trying.
Yeah, we can't seem to select the valve.
No, I can't select it. Nope, nope. Nope, can't select it.
Hello,
Weird.
everybody. There are
Is this
some
where
good.
we're meant to go?
That's all where all the frenzied guys are, isn't it?
Just because they're frenzied doesn't mean
Yeah,
they're
we can't go any
necessarily angry.
further than this.
No,
So-
open. Why did you close? Okay,
Good,
Greetings, Your Graces. They're being nice.
Greetings,
Open.
Your Grace.
okay.
Greetings, Your Graces.
Inside the box, a string of scratch letters running along the edge, different first names but the same surname. It looks like the box has been passed down in the family from generation to generation. Okay.
Nice.
That's also sparking ominously, that thing.
Yes, yeah, I don't like how that's sparking.
That's fine. You'll just lose a
okay,
finger or
this
two.
looks like a place we might come to later.
Yeah,
Okey-dokey.
probably.
Okay, this turns out to be bigger than I
Yes,
thought.
dived into what you said.
Thought this would just be a quick little thing.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, there's a thing over here. I'm running into it. Huge pipes, the arteries of the ship run through many bays.
Oh, yeah, I
delivering
read that
air, water, heat.
Oh,
and
hello. Oh, Avrilla's here with a squad commander and
repulsive
guards.
force of
Oh.
Oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh. We are not together.
It's fine.
No, we're not.
That's just Avrilla. Over here. Vent. Lieutenant Vent.
Okay, Abelard at least.
Okay, good. Good.
The sounds of a heated discussion reverberate through the ship's bays. Lieutenant Avrilla Vent of the ship's enforcers is barring the path of a heavily built assault unit officer, and judging by their expressions and tone, the standoff has dragged on for some time already and has now reached boiling point. I have my orders to put an end to unrest and purge this sector.
You can take your orders and shove them. This is my deck and my sector. There are only 3 people who can waltz in here without my express permission. The first officer, the rogue trader, and the Emperor himself.
So, are all my lessons fall on deaf ears?
Abelard mutters in crabby approval. He does not clarify whether he means Lieutenant Vent or the officer looming over her, or both.
Your ladyship.
Noticing you, the 2 junior officers snap to attention and salute their subordinates, following suit a moment later. Ooh, work snip. What's the situation? We encountered some locals on our way here. Their conduct was outrageous. They even tried to throw things at us. I want to speak to the strikers. I give the assault unit permission to open fire.
Of course, the seats are in insurrection in full force. Oh.
I wanted to be here so I could tell you to shoot them. Yeah,
I'm just gonna go ahead and
Let's
cast
do it.
my vote. You choose whatever.
Yeah, what's the situation?
Your ladyship. My people have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the situation under control as far as resources allow.
Outrageous. They threw acid.
I
Vent
think they
pales
threw
slightly.
sewage.
Yeah.
People are getting desperate, clearly. They saw the assault unit and they decided they had nothing left to lose. I mean, I apologize, Lord Captain. It is outrageous. I'm sure the people simply didn't recognize you. It wouldn't have occurred otherwise. We will deal with them once the current situation is resolved.
Is that all you have to say? Are you sure you're worthy of an officer's rank, Lieutenant Vent? Or I want to speak to the strikers. Or fire!
Stop hovering over 5.
Are we... So, yeah, are we admonishing the lady further, or are we going to go in?
I mean, we're here to work out whether she's right. Seems weird to admonish.
But
without...
are we gonna tell her? But is she worthy?
I cast my vote. You choose
Not
whatever you
yet.
want.
It's definitely an option for Aurelia, but not yet.
Mm-hmm.
I want to speak to the distractor. Abelard's mouth twists, but he restrains himself and says nothing. Nothing.
Right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck.
Hope gleams in Lieutenant Vent's eyes. End dialogue.
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, that was that.
Right.
So where they're surrounding is probably the thing we need to do.
Okay, yeah, that's where we meant to go. Is there anything here before we continue?
Continue.
Right, let's all step over here and save in case this goes on for like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Where are people? Argenta, get it.
Argenta, what are you doing over there?
The fact that
And where is Cassius here as well? Okay,
Yep,
good.
roll him.
Yeah, saving.
Saving, I will save as well.
Okay. Well, Lord Captain, lead the way.
Cool. Children are freezing. Here we go.
Okay.
A dozen pair of eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typical inhabitants of the lower decks. You take in their simple clothing, crude weapons, and faces that display varying levels of mutation, from the barely discernible to the strange to the outright grotesque.
I'm glad Argent has a flamer now.
Oh, hello.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Rivet. A whisper passes through the crowd, and you detect a mixture of fear, astonishment, and joy in their reactions. Finally, 3 people break away from the crowd. An elderly woman and 2 men. These must be the leaders. They bow clumsily before you. Who's Rivet? An elderly woman or one of the 2 men?
I'm assuming it's probably the elderly woman. Lord Captain, you have come down to us.
Tell me what's troubling you. Why
love
you
this voice.
We were attacked here. How do you explain it?
What's troubling you? Why are you striking? I don't know. We're attacked on here. How do you explain that? I'm gonna make you make a choice.
Cheap casting vote.
No, you have to make a choice.
Honestly, the issue I have with 2 is we were attacked on the way here. No, Abelard was attacked. She don't care.
Yeah, no, Abelard was the one that was attacked. Yeah, not her. Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you striking?
Oh no, that's...
No, kid, you chose the voice. You stick with it.
Okay, but I am changing it to old man. He's just as an old man.
That's
voice.
fair.
Okay,
it's
fair
an old
enough.
man now. Yeah.
Overworked then.
Striking. That's news to us, your lord ladyship.
Says a tall, thin man in workup's garb.
All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. I'm 19.
Oh, I wonder which one's the old woman.
Old woman.
Well,
I
you
guess
know who
this
needs
is
to
the
voice
old
this
woman.
Character.
Shut up, Rivet.
Nope.
No.
Do you want a voice here?
Are we gonna? Sure, we'll keep with the theme. Shut up, Rivet! Snaps the old woman, who turns her hostile dark eyes on you. Here's the deal, your ladyship. Your damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for cultists. One wrong word and they're reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they'd turn off the eating of the whole base for a week at a time so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of those enforcers. The old woman spits on the floor and rubs at the spittle with the toe of her worn-out shoe. Charming.
No, she is not wearing shoes. She is barefoot.
Argenta does not interrupt the workers, but you see the sadness well in her eyes when the children's deaths are mentioned. She quietly whispers a requiem prayer and makes a sign over herself. No.
Yeah, Argenta really likes children and keep making sure they're safe and well cared for.
No. Stager?
Stager?
Stager.
Okay.
Grim man with scarred face.
Well, I guess it's Kira because everyone else is fine.
I guess.
We've all got one.
It's all true. Ventus is the only enforcer officer who stood up to us. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up amidships and has no fellow feeling toward us.
The grim man with the scarred face throws up his arms.
Your ladyship, we're no villains here. We're honest workers, your servants. We've plotted no disorder. We went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed.
The persecution started apropos of nothing, you say. I was told that one of you was found in possession of a cultist amulet and there were heretics hiding here. Abelard, do you have anything to add? We were attacked, how to explain. What changes do you want? Wearing those shoes with the individual toes. Oh no.
Oh no.
Addressing the whole cultist amulet. Is
Yeah, this...
Yeah,
seems
okay,
genuine, or it was planted here. Who knows? But
okay, yeah. Cultist amulet. What's that? The Giga they found on the dead drunkard.
Never seen that
If
one.
it's something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. The enforcers just said they were looking for heretics among us, and anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people. There have been no new faces around.
we literally just had a massive insurrection. Definitely not. If there were, we'd be the first to report them.
Continue.
But as for this amulet, or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There are no cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But when that fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks in boots, so fine, I can tell you that. Seems to me these cultists have better commanders than us.
Oh yeah, these boots really were fine. And there were no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets around this. We all worship the Emperor. And when we're working, we bow down before machine spirits of the large and small transformers and the servo motor. Same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by a tech priest who came calling. Believe us, your ladyship, we are people of faith.
How old your grandfather?
16.
Naive children. Weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of the economy's creations? Weren't you warned that any unfamiliar object could be one of them? We were told, Holy Sister, but it was long ago. The last time we saw a confessor in our sector, it was just after I'd had my third little one. That is regrettable. But you cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of the Holy Fathers. Who will you blame when the beasts crawl... I can't do the voice anymore. It's going. Who will you blame when the beasts crawl out of those amulets you stole from the heretics? The Holy Father who was not there, or the scavenger who brought evil down on himself and his neighbors? Abelard? Attacked? Change. How long have all these people been smoking?
Let's see what Abelard has to say.
Abelard?
I am authorized the use of all these necessary measures to locate chaos worshippers hiding in the sector. The specific steps taken by the officers were not reported to me.
Abelard frowns, clearly disgruntled at having to explain himself in the workers present.
Nevertheless, I am certain that their actions were justified. Cultists are no drunken stevedores. They are the enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands decisive action.
Attacked changes.
Yeah, as we have ascertained, we don't really care because it's just kind of Abelard. So.
Yeah, it's just Abelard, I guess.
Yeah.
What changes?
Yeah, what changes? Yeah.
Would you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain herself is asking us Bildrats what we want. Well, here's what. We want you to rein in your damned enforcers, to quit turning off the heat and to stop battering everything that moves. Nah, that's not it. We want the enforcers gone from here, and we want to be armed. Give us arms and we'll govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves if these cultists do show their faces. I've been leader of my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here.
You've gone too far, old man. They'll never let the maggots of the lower decks live without the enforcers breathing down their necks. They probably even insist on enforcers in the upper decks, too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day's out, we'll have someone shooting their neighbor out of stupidity or drunkenness. We don't need that. If the enforcers stop hustling us, that'll be enough. In return, we will find the scavengers who robbed the cultists' bodies, and we'll talk to them, one lower decker to another. If there are any more of those damned amulets about, we'll hand them over to the enforcers ourselves.
Continue. You speak for yourself or your clan, and I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures, I want real change. They'll promise us the world now, but as soon as the Anointed One turns her back, these brutes will be on us even harder than before. All because we dared speak out. The tall worker's eyes dart between the two arguing leaders. Every few seconds, he opens his mouth as if planning to agree, but each time he falls silent, simply making a few vague noises of approval. Thoughts, Abelard? 40 coercion. Spreading anarchy is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons in untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, these enforcers are needed to maintain oversight and order. Withdraw those demands and we'll consider the rest. Fine, I'll agree for everything you just said. We failed.
That seems like a ridiculously bad idea.
Yeah.
No, 4 is bad. Yeah. Leaning towards 1 or 2?
I'd go with. Well, I think one is just asking what Abelard thinks. But
Yeah, probably.
Abelard,
Yeah.
what is your thoughts on these matters?
What do you have to think?
The story about going scavenging for boots and accidentally picking up a heretical amulet doesn't convince me. These people were moments away from rebelling and possibly becoming minions of the arch-enemy. We must not give them what they want, even if they did acquire something innocently, purely out of their own stupidity. That does not mean they are not tainted with corruption.
Oh.
What begins as petty thievery, it can turn into a far greater problem. I have seen it before.
Abelard's face darkens momentarily.
In my second war, there was a sergeant in the Imperial Guard regiment that was stationed nearby. The sergeant took an ordinary pocket knife from the body of a heretic, and his whole unit lost their lives for it. When they finally managed to break into the barracks, they found not a single survivor, only the pocket knife, which had grown through all the rows of beds like a metal choking vine. So when it comes to scavenging malcontents, strikers, or whatever will turn it next, my verdict is simple: give them no quarter. So, yeah, that right there is a very good painting of a picture of what happens when you pick up random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, let's keep looting.
I like to.
I like 2 as
Yeah.
well.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It involves coercion, so it sounds great.
We put points in coercion for a reason.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Success!
Correct.
The tall worker,
Yay!
they call Rivet, shrugs and casts a sidelong look at the old woman.
Old man, listen. The Lord Kipling herself has come down to us and is offering concessions. I don't know a single person in the whole of Depot 4 who's ever stood next to the rogue trader, let alone talk to them. Back down. Now's no time for you to be stubborn old crone.
Listen to us, old man. The 3 clans of Depot 4 ought to act as one. We've made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforcers or give us weapons. We don't need any of that.
The old woman hisses in dissatisfaction. You two are ganging up on me, is that it? So brave you are against an old woman. But I'll shut up. I will indeed. I won't go against 2 clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace.
That's great. Just fantastic. Lord Captain, we're all agreed. This has no ramifications for later, I'm sure.
I'm
no
sure.
stirring.
Just thinking about that.
Then it's decided the persecution will stop, and I expect you to assist in locating any remaining amulets or weapons left by the cultists. Or you failed to convince me.
Failed to eliminate them all.
We've just made an agreement, but screw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, too. We'll carry on with this thread, and I'm sure it'll be
Yeah,
fine.
we made a deal, even if it's just a verbal one.
Yeah.
It's decided.
Ah, your ladyship, thank you. You have not abandoned us lowers deckers. You have came yourself and settled everything. I'll tell my grandchildren about this when I get them, when I'm no longer naive.
But not my children. It'll be secret from them.
Of course, your ladyship. We'll root out any nasty business faster than the enforcers, and we'll leave no stone unturned.
End dialogue. That was fun.
Yay!
Hey, violence.
Yay, I love that.
Oh, yeah, we're in control.
Yeah, we're in control again. I'm gonna save.
Oh, we can turn the valves now.
But
Oh, nice. Nice. Cool.
So,
I don't know what that does.
I
tech
guess
use.
there's a puzzle here or something.
Probably turning off Steam
right.
to...
Man.
Oh, there's also goods and stuff.
Okay, do all of them have that? Like the tech use thing? Or is it just this one?
I will.
I don't know whether all the valves are there for like, in case everything goes wrong and goes and there's a fight and they like turn up the heat. That would kind of be my guess. That's what it looks like from like.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm looking for other valves. I can't quite find them on the. Oh, there is another valve here. It does not list any tech use on it, but I don't. There's nobody near it, so I don't know if that counts.
It's the manometer.
If, like,
this page
location counts or anything.
Tells you how many mans there are.
The last mark is missing. Workers went on strike. Goods.
There is also goods here.
Goods.
Or.
Yeah.
I meant to ping. I accidentally walked over.
Here, there be goods.
How to grab them?
There be goods.
That is the only one we can activate. So I guess we go activate.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
For profit.
Yeah, I don't see any other tech use things on any other valves.
Should we save before turning it? Make sure we don't end up starting a fight.
That was barely a challenge.
Oh, no. Okay, chose...
The steam pressure in this pipe...
Well, it says something.
It's close to maximum, however, it doesn't reach the bars at the other end. It's there, like... So that was just a thing.
Why was there a test for it then?
Oh. I turned the thing.
What happened?
Does that maybe open up the thing over here now?
Oh,
we can do the... Yeah, we can affect the valve over here now. Which I think we can do all
Oh. Oh, maybe.
Where's the place with the pipe?
Yeah. So the valve next to the pipe that we were trying to do something with earlier is now interactable, I think.
Oh, neat.
If you want to try something with it.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
It's not in... Oh, wait, no, it is interactive. Oh, they're all interactable, I think.
Yeah, nothing's happening. Perhaps turning a different valve will work. Okay, so we just got to find the valve that does it. Puzzles, everyone.
Nothing is happening. Perhaps turning a different valve. So this valve doesn't work either.
Split up and look for valves.
I'll check this valve over here then.
Has it? Okay,
Yep. You saved? Okay.
Yeah, just in case.
There's a valve over here.
I'm seeing.
Shall I check that?
Is this one changed like what it's saying?
Okay.
Gauge shows that the steam pressure in this pipe is close to the maximum, however, does not reach the bars at the other end. That's just the same as last time. I don't know. How many have we got?
Loads.
There's one in front of me. I didn't want to interact with it while we're split up, just in case. But
Nah, I'm
There's
touching them all. I've saved.
there's 1, 2.
Okay.
Nothing.
I interacted with this one. It didn't say nothing happened.
Ooh. Let's go back.
It didn't do anything though. Not that I can see anyway.
Fear to look at me because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their rotten-colored souls.
Hmm. This seems like another one of the game's excellently designed puzzles.
Yeah, it's like the alchemy puzzle. Yay!
There's not been anything that's like said anything. Each person, yeah, that just says that. That was the thing.
Yeah, so I interacted with that valve you're looking at right now with Argenta Dark, and nothing happened. But I did not get one of those messages that says like perhaps another valve. It just did something, and I can't tell what happened.
Bars reached the other end.
I wonder if it's one of those things where we had to turn the valves first and then we had to use this.
Oh, maybe.
He thinks once they're around squishing this. Also one over it. Nothing's happening. Perhaps something different about
Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah, but there's been no clues. So...
I can't interact with that one anymore.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we have to do them in a certain order? Because I can't interact with the one that I did interact with, so nothing is happening. Perhaps a different valve will work.
Is there money to be made?
Try the ones we tried before. Oh, I turned one that we tried before and it worked. So.
Is this literally just find the right order?
I guess it is. That's my guess. Yeah.
Try them until they work.
I'll try this one again.
An audience?
It's not happening. Perhaps a different valve.
That one. There's a few over here. Oh, that one worked.
Oh, colours.
Colours?
Which ones have worked? The yellow one works.
The red one worked. And what color is the one I just did? I think that was also red. Yeah, the 2 red ones worked.
So I guess we just look for the same coloured ones.
I think it is just literally an order.
Yeah, I think it is order though, because there's a red one that I'm currently in front of, and it hasn't worked yet.
Ah, yeah. We just had to do them in order.
Yeah. Okay. I will stay at this one. And oh wait, I can't do this one anymore. I guess it worked.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff just arrived. Someone else deal with that.
Tech use 100.
Duty prevails.
Where are you?
We got a bunch of bombs, grenades. This is a suspicious amount of stuff.
Yeah, we just had to do them in a certain order. Love puzzles.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, that door opened. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we just got a frag grenade. And
nice.
a crack
Fate
grenade.
and fortune.
Okay, frag grenades are anti-personal grenades. They're not too bad. The crack grenade is an anti-armor grenade. Why?
Color the
I don't
uncolored.
trust.
It's fine.
I will give Argent. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. These are force grenades. It's a force grenade.
That's the wrong franchise.
Nope.
Deals 5 energy damage within the area and pushes the target 2 cells away. Oh, I guess it's a concussion grenade?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Forces.
I don't know. I'm giving one of them to Argent.
Yeah, I think Argento would do well with grenades and stuff. Yeah.
Can I have multiple? No, they are one.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I forgot I had October dancing at the bottom of the screen. I was like, why is there somebody rolling in the acid?
Yeah, it's just October. It's just dancing in the acid. As you do. October, please.
Wait, why has Cassia got a fire grenade?
It's a sentimental.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
Yeah, why not? It's part of the painting. You wouldn't understand.
Oh yeah, what is her? She is dogmatic. Oh, she can have the helmet.
The helmet.
Yeah, the Goldie helmet.
Nice.
Yeah, so now she can't be correct in the first few sentences. Neat. Okay. I guess
How
that's
do-
everything then.
How do
You
I
have the
turn
knowledge
on
of
helmet
I guess.
visibility?
Yeah.
Ah,
It is under so
well, we're in a dialogue now.
Yeah.
oh, we're in a dialogue thing.
Stopping unexpectedly, Abelard imperiously dismisses the unit to stand at a distance and addresses your other companions, saying,
I have an urgent matter to discuss with the Lord Captain. Please give us a moment. Oh no, this is the loyalty question. Abelard, I saw you fly just then.
"Stop standing in the..." Abelard looks at you with his last vestiges of restraint vanish.
He's standing in the puddle again. Abelard, please.
He likes it, though.
Well, I please
It's his
your
puddle.
investigation, Lord Captain.
That's like his hole. That's his puddle.
You kowtow out the disloyal rabble. You believe their lies and show them leniency. Next time the ship is attacked by cultists, that rabble will welcome them in with open arms, and allow them to wreak whatever havoc they would like, because they see you as a weak leader. Is that how you see your future at the helm of the von Valantius Protectorate?
Do not speak to your Lord Captain in that tone. Why are you so angry? I solved the problem. There's some truth in your criticism. Let's talk about your role in all this instead. You allowed this revolt to happen. Your actions practically guaranteed it would.
I'm leaning towards 1 or 4. Although, or maybe 3, yeah, but not 2.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Neither do I. D4.
D4. Oh God, please.
Jeeb, any ideas?
Do you have opinion, Jeeb?
You may be doing important things.
Yeah.
Don't know the context, but vote 2.
I'm gonna.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
that was
leaning towards 1. I will also vote for 1.
Yeah.
2 is very funny.
Yeah, 2 is funny, but I mean, I would not choose that. No.
I'm gonna go with 1. Don't speak to your Lord Captain in that tone.
I'm obliged to speak thus. Why else? Who else can point out your errors and offer you counsel?
And now we can do the alternative one. Why are you so angry?
Yeah. We can do that if you want.
Well, it was a 50-50 split last time, so I feel like we could do both. That's my opinion. Oh, but now we got a 50-50 split between the angry and the proper.
Yep. You have to make a decision.
Ah!
You're going to go for the funny answer, or I think he'll probably just yeah, he'll lecture you more if you choose to. If you choose 1, I think.
Okay, let's talk about your role in all this.
I would have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene.
Abelard says irascibly.
Remember, Lord Captain Theodora, do you think she ever set one slippered foot on the lower deck? No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and the junior officers, while she did a case for grand designs for the Protectorate, as any true strategist and trader ought.
Maybe if Theodora had spent more time on trifling matters, she wouldn't have wound up dead. There is a new Lord Captain aboard the ship now, and I will not repeat her mistake. That feels quite
I like
reindeerish.
that.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't even need to read. I'll read the others, but I like that one.
I would be only too willing to trust in the Seneschal and not fill my head with such matters, but the situation spiraled out of your control. Or give me a reason why I should continue listening to your advice and trusting your judgments. Right now, I don't see any.
I still like the first one.
Yeah.
I like the first one the most as well. Yeah.
Abelard looks at you, stunned, and exhales loudly. Then he nods curtly.
I commend your decisiveness, but I am uncomfortable introducing new protocols in the midst of a crisis.
I don't like change.
And
Abelard stands straight at attention.
I lost my anger, Lord Captain, and I believe I ought to explain myself.
Abelard speaks slowly, the words not coming easily to him.
The prosperity of the Von Valensis Protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw in Lord Captain Theodora's deeds the sign of true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds. They create order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. So I left behind everything I had known, everything my family had known. I came from a long line of officers, and I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She would go off on her flagship for long periods to distant frontiers, on scouting voyages, and the advancement of the entire protectorate rested on my shoulders. Then, suddenly, everything that had been built over years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on a seismically active world.
I don't know why my brain read that as a flimsy hamburger. Don't know why.
Valid. Are you hungry? Hungry?
Nah.
One of the senior officers betrayed us all. The rogue trader was killed. Who knows what is happening on the planets? I tell you this, honestly, without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I am not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I am duty-bound to aid the rogue trader, to aid you, to find your footing as quickly as possible. To do that, I must insulate you from the problems that in the past have been dealt with by tried and tested procedures set out in the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot suddenly be deemed excess to requirements.
So, Theodora trusted in established procedures, and she died. I won't make the same mistake. If you want to stick around, stop living in the past. 2, I understand, but you need to learn to respect me as Lord Captain and Rogue Trader, accept it, and start living in the new world, one where Theodora's gone, and you and I have decisions to make. The prosperity of the Von Valancius Protectorate is just as important to me. You're the only person who has a comprehensive knowledge of how things run on this ship. I think in the future I will follow your recommendations. I value what Theodora created, and I trust that this situation is an aberration in the ship's otherwise smooth operation. Since the established procedures are working, I see no reason to change them. Or, I have seen plenty of sentiment and hand-wringing in recent days, but very little competence. I have no plans to rely on your future judgment or your tried and tested procedures in future.
I'm leaning towards 2. But there are a few others that are good too. That
yeah,
or 4.
It's straight to the point. It's not too harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he is.
It's asking for
he is
compromise,
despite
kind of.
what he says. So
yeah. Like,
Abelard's...
I respect you and your decisions if you'll respect me and mine.
Yeah. We've got to stop doing the same old thing that caused that's caused
Yeah.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, work with me. Abelard solemnly
Yes.
inclines his head.
Yes, Lord Captain.
After a moment's silence, he adds, looking at you with interest.
Your resolve is admirable and demonstrates strong leadership. I shall remember this moment, should my old habits ever begin to creep back in. And now, please, let us leave the lower decks. If our trade desires to stretch her legs, there are far more suitable places.
And dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh, level down.
In dialogue. Continue.
Continue.
Yeah, you two leveled up. Nice.
Oh, it's just us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
it's
the
just-
two. Yeah.
I guess everyone's leveled up.
Should we go back to the bridge and then save?
Well, maybe. I don't know if the rest of us leveled up, but.
Yeah, well, so everyone gets the same XP, so
Oh, gotcha. Okay, then we all leveled
Yeah,
up. Okay.
it's uniform.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Captain,
Sorry, I forgot I have to do
I
that.
can't press the button, Captain.
I'm sorry.
Captain, please. I want to leave the
Captain, I
lower
don't
decks. I
wanna
don't like
fu-
it here. I don't want to be with the scum and
With your
villainy down
own-
here.
Ugh.
Abelard, if you
You're
didn't
out
like
of-
it,
it's just not working for everyone else, Captain.
Abelard, you didn't have to stand in the sick. You could have gone anywhere else.
No, it was
And
Yeah,
important to the moment.
yeah,
October's dancing on
I
the skills.
love that too, Cheap.
Going like, you
Yeah.
can do this, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
All these flimsy hamburgers.
I like this. The characters are well written.
Yeah, no, it is very good.
Abelard has reasons for being old and grumpy.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yes, I've got old grumpy man. We have teenager.
Which I love, so.
Aurelia.
Yeah, really. Argenta, who's
We have
already
none with a gun.
None with gun
kind
who
of-
likes kids.
Yeah,
Yes.
none with gun who likes kids and is having a crisis of faith.
And we have a
Aurelia,
deer who's
who
fine.
has all the problems, but she's fine.
She's fine.
She's fine.
She's fine.
Don't worry about it. It's just nothing. It's alright.
Yeah. I am
the
once again
voices
thinking
in her
of that
head.
whooper in the river.
That is exactly a deer.
Yeah.
If you just put the voices in my head in the water, it's like, this is fine.
Yeah. This is fine. And we are going to eventually get like a tech priest and an engine seer, is that right? Something like that?
Yeah, gonna get close.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
There's a tech priest. There's the Inquisitor guy.
Mhm.
There's
Oh yeah, that guy
Tracy, as
too.
we have seen on the front all the time. There's an Eldar. There's a really wide
I will
faction.
save as well. Cool.
Yeah, that's safe.
Yeah, it's all save.
Saving.
I've realised you can
Saving
name,
as well.
you can name the saves. So we'll
No joy.
I'll
Flimsy
save-
hamburgers. I like
Flimsy
that.
hamburgers. Something to
I saw
remind
that
us
on the
of.
stream delay. Excellent.
With that, we can end.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Next time we can level up. And
Yeah.
then talk
Yeah.
on the bridge.
Sounds great.
Now, I may be remembering wrong because I always remember these things wrong, but I think Jeep said they're also busy next week.
Yeah.
But Lewis isn't.
I think so. Yeah. I think Cheap said that they're busy next Saturday as well, and tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
But Lewis said that he would just be busy today. I don't know about next week. That sounds right.
Right there. So we will
Okay,
have
yeah.
to
Okay.
endure the torment of
Or we can
no
play
tube on stream.
something else, and if Cheap wants to join in the next time we play Warhammer, we can play something else in the meantime, or whatever
I don't
works.
know, I'm happy to leave it to Jeep. If Jeep wants us, doesn't mind if we keep playing or do something else. I like hanging out with friends and doing silly
Yeah,
things.
whatever
Like,
works. I do
don't
too.
mind.
Yes.
Not you, Frame Man.
Oh,
Bloody Frame Man.
no. Go away, Frame Man. Wait, not... No.
Not today.
But yeah, whatever works. Whatever works.
Yeah. So are you gonna do like a little proper doodle for the Warhammer thing?
Maybe. Frame Man ate the streams. They have no idea what's being said. Sorry.
Pass me over to screw whatever you're saying. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Thanks for
yeah,
playing.
thanks for hanging
Thanks
out,
for
everyone.
hanging out. Thanks for chilling.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, you.
Thank you. Hope y'all had a good day, having a good weekend, and hope things are going well with the child acquisition things, the babysitting, and, and
Oh, no,
Hope you're enjoying the
anything else.
kidnapping.
Jeep, get off the baby.
Get off the baby! Don't sit on the baby. They don't like that.
Stop singing karaoke on the
yeah.
baby.
No.
Stop blinding fish.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, and hope y'all have a good night and good day, Plamps, and everything.
Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow with doodles, with whoever wishes to come along and doodle. Yeah. Have a good one.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Have a good one, everybody. And I'll see
Have a
you
good one.
Whatever. Bye.